Wasn't born with a silk crown, born where the walls pressed down. Learn how to read the room, learn how to quiet the boom. Early days in a narrow frame, hold your voice, don't stake your claim. Compression made the spine, made the backbone out of time. Stay, steady and stand. They thought stillness meant defeat, but pause is power on your feet. I was built from the fall, not the throne. Built where the pressure made stone. Tear it down if it ain't alive. I don't live in a borrowed desire. From the dust, from the flame, I don't answer to the old name. Boot to the ground, bred in my chest. Architect under arrest. No more. Hangman hanging from the beam, watching life like a silent scheme. Suspended ain't stuck, no. It's seeing what you didn't know. Death came knocking, not once, not twice. Shedding skin like a sacrifice. Ain't feel lost when you understand. Rebirth is a working man's end. Share, rise again. Built from collapse, from correction force. Lightning strike, but I hold my course. Tower fall when the lie runs deep. Justice don't blink, it don't sleep. World spins full, I close that gate. Fool don't jump till it's calibrated. Boot to the stone, heart in the dust. Architect, build on trust. Who am I when the walls fall down? 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 Who am I? Who am I when the walls fall down? Who am I? Who am I when the walls fall down? 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 Who am I when the noise ain't loud? What you building now? What you standing on? I was built from the fall, not the throne. Built where the pressure made bone. Porsche stand, create. Close that chapter, recalibrate. Ain't no chaos in my design. Just calibrate spine. Boot to the earth, breath in my chest. Architect, integrated blend. When the walls fall down. He heals, he sheds, he stands.
Hello, hello, hi, hello, hi. It's Wavelength Wednesdays. How you guys doing? You're here. You felt it. The energy's loud, and I am back, and it is absolutely happy times. I got yeah, I have the queue open. It's not a lottery. You know, obviously I'm not going to get to read everyone, but I'm so happy to be here, guys. I have everything pre-shuffled. Everything's ready to go. I have the Palo Santo, the White Sage. I have Ethereal. And I have you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do not forget to hit that like button as you guys are hopping in here. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I welcome you guys. Obviously you're not here for just a turn. Some of you guys are coming back. Some of you guys are watching this after the fact. I know I've been hearing that from some people. I love that. Leave those comments below when you guys come back. Super chats obviously get priority. $10 donations jump the queue. Let's tune into the signal. I'm gonna grab some tarot decks here and let you guys join into the queue and get into the chat here. See who's here. See who's jumped in. I'm so happy to be here. Let's grab my tarot deck and let's really get going here. Yeah, I've been sitting here for a little while, getting set up here, cleaning, getting everything kind of queued up, and really enjoying the energy tonight. Wow, good energy. Really beautiful energy. Let's take a look here. How's everyone doing? Let me dial the music back just a little bit here. There we go. I got the kids doing that today. They were presenting, right? They were presenting for Project Lead the Way. And during the presentation, they were talking about hamburgers. I went, A couple kids went, I said, right? How is everyone doing? Welcome. Be sure to light up that chat. Let me know you guys are here. I am so happy to have you guys here. So happy to have you with me on this Wednesday night. It is Wavelength Wednesday. You know what Wavelength? I was actually thinking about this. I don't even know if I talk about it. Like, why do I call it Wavelength Wednesday? Because it's not just free tarot. It is not. It is absolutely not. It's a moment for me to kind of tune into you, let you guys be here, and teach. Really, just teach a little bit of tarot and read tarot. It's really, we kind of get that moment. It's not just reading tarot. It's not just me blasting through who's in the queue. It's not. It's really not. It's our participation from you and me and us and all of us getting into that energy. But I really appreciate you guys for being here as we are creeping on 134,000 subscribers. I actually checked this. I shared this with my inner circle yesterday. On March 10th, I had 32,000 in 1 year's time. 12 months time. I gained 101,000 subscribers. This wasn't like I just happened to look. I said, hey, let me check the analytics. And I was like, what? 12 months ago, this time I had 32,000. And I looked yesterday, I had 133,000. Like, for reals. Wow. Bananas. Yeah, you found the place. You found the real tarot channel. Like, wow. Crazy, right? Welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that, like, share it with mom, your sister, your best friend, your cousin. Make sure you're bringing your soul tribe to my soul tribe. Let's make this a huge soul tribe. Make it our soul tribe. All right, let's get going here. Cards are so good. I'm feeling so good. I really haven't read too much. I want to say since Monday night. Two card. What? This is one card. It's this card here. There's this card here and this card. I've been really doing some deep dive research. We're gonna leave him. We're gonna pick from the queue here. We're gonna open up with one of you. The donations are open. $10 donation jumps ahead, and obviously then 20, 30, and then it keeps going. But I welcome you guys to be here. Thank you. I take your donations, throw it back into the channel. Let's see if there's any good questions that can really get us in there, get us opened up. I'm not a big fan of general, because when you guys ask a general, I ask you, I say, what do you really want to know? What do you really want to know? And but let's see here. We got a general. Tanvia, how are you? A hopeful collective for Lilith Phoenix. Hopeful collective message for the love, Diamond Girl. You popped in my head actually earlier, which is weird. The truth is ready to be acknowledged in my love life. What truth is ready to be acknowledged? And that damn OJ would just literally, I'm guessing, a general message. She just joined. All right. To be fair to all four of you guys, I'm just gonna, just because you guys are right here, right ahead, I'll grab one of you to start. Let's see what happens here. Lilith Phoenix 11224. Hopeful collective love message from spirit. Let's take a look. All right, Lilith, where are we at? All right, do you want me to stay with these decks? Do you want to switch them? Like, this is what I just picked up. I just picked up to get my mojo rising. Yeah, look at cards are jumping. Wow. I was actually talking to Turner about the tarot decks and stuff. Take a look. Yeah, see, like this is like Velcro. When I do that, it's you're probably like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like I'm telling you, it's like I'm trying to put the card back and it's stuck. I feel like Spider-Man hand, like Spider-Man hands, like it won't get off my hand. It's so cool. For just half a moment, like just a brief millisecond, I feel like Spider-Man. No, really, I really do. I feel like I can climb a wall. The card's stuck to my hand. I'm like, what the hell? And you'll see me do that. Like I'll do that. I'll do like this. I'll try to get rid of the card. And it won't go. Yeah, see, it just did it half a second. There we go. There it goes. And then I flip it. So this is an Akashic raise of vibration. Wow. You are absolutely raising your vibration. I'm gonna pull a quick 9. What I do with a quick 9 is I just fire 9 off. You know me. I'm just the nosiest nosy. I'm the teacher who rolls by your desk and goes, "Hey, what's going on? What happened?" Mid deck pull, angelic relationship change. You asked about love, didn't you? Raising your vibration. This is the thing. This is the thing. Collective message. I think that's what you actually asked, isn't it? Let me go back to the message. Hopeful collective love message from spirit. Yes, 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 and yes. This is funny. I was absolutely just talking to someone earlier, and I said, hey, no, what's funny? People come back on this channel, and what I see is like, I'll have like 30, 40 people collectively watching at one time, and then it'll go, whoa. Because what I do is I tell people, hey, is Billy coming back? I go, what happened? What have you been doing? Nothing. I go, okay, no. Like, no. Billy won't come back. Billy won't come back. Why? Because you're not doing anything different. If you're gonna sit there and enter that pattern, and I'm not saying you're doing this, Lilith, by any stretch. Please don't take this. But if you're the kind of person who's like, I'm always in bad luck, the universe is like, Billy's not coming back because Billy doesn't want the bad luck girl. You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is, if you're unconsciously loyal to that old version of yourself, Billy no likey. So I'm gonna tell you, but you're locking in angelically. The angel's like, come this way, follow me, and you're like, all right, and you're following the angel. You're saying, I don't want to be this person. I want to be the successful, beautiful, powerful. You know, and it doesn't matter if you're masculine, feminine. I'm telling you, that pattern is going to return each time you choose recognition. But what happens is, if you're going to take true change and you're going to lock in, and I mean really lock in, that's why this card comes in with Scorpio, 6 of Cups energy. It's locking in logically. You're like, yeah, if I start working out, I'll look good. You know, I'll look real good. Hey, who's that with the 8-pack? Hey, how are you? How are you? Can I give you my snap? You know, obviously that's going to happen. No, that's a no-brainer. Ask anybody, right? But that's a physicality thing. People want to look beyond that. Without the 8-pack, you want someone to know you now, like the person that's inside, not the 8-pack. You want someone to know you with the 8-pack and the inside. So look beyond that. So I love looking beyond the most beautiful people and go, who are you? You know, who's that person? What life lesson are you going through? Knock, knock. Who's there? Your soul. It's really that fun stuff that we got. That's why the 20 questions is so fun, because your mind can't avoid that depth. And that's what once you start getting into 20 questions, it's really hard to look at those patterns. That's relationship change, not only with self, but somebody else. Because there's 2 people here. There's an X, there's X energy. I miss so-and-so. I miss Billy. But Billy's gone. Like, Billy's the old version of you. 2 cards. It wants me to take this one, but it's asking me to hand you this first. This is not just for you, Lilith. This is collective energy. This is what makes us amazing. This is beginning. This is 3, 2, 1. March 21st is very paramount. If you're hearing this, hit the like button. I mean that. I mean that. And we're heading right into this. It's like grabbing the lion's mouth. Okay? because you're deciding, you're the one who's hearing this. You have decided, I am no longer going to be that version of myself, whatever that one is. It's where mind meets spirit. The reason this keeps happening is because the root version of you, the very part of you that says, hey, I can be this or that pattern, the one that keeps going back to the X, back to the X, back to the X, and it happened again. You know, the self-abandonment, the one who goes to the toxic person, and then there's the new person that comes in, and you're like, well, I'm gonna self-sabotage. This is not that. This is step outside the comfort zone, and or we pull the parachute cord a little early. The universe is saying, hey, get into this mindset. You're stepping outside your comfort zone just a couple more weeks, 10 more days, 9 more days, 8 more days, and it's like a countdown. It's telling me to tell you, and this is what makes it fascinating, is I'm telling you a day. I'm telling you March 21st, we're heading into, I think it's Aries season, right? Isn't that Aries season? Look at this is Aries, that's Aries. We're saying it's like, yep, Aries, yeah. Yeah. I see the cosmic intelligence as it sits there, nodding its head. Like, you're the reason. Like, you are that important. And this is amazing, because you're like, hey, we need someone to speak first. We need someone to go first. Like me? I'm like, yeah. And you're like, all right. And you went first. This is all that pain that you went through matters. All that hurt matters. All those tears matter. Why me? Why me? Matters. It matters. It matters. It actually matters. Mid-deck pull. This is your soul saying, hey, curiosity kid, you know the cute version of you, the one that's like, I just want to look adorable. I want someone to just scoop me up. Like, yes. March 21st is coming. You raise your vibration. Put the effort in. Put the effort in. Be willing to step outside that comfort zone. Why do you think you're here? I'm telling you, look at this. Study your love. These are two messengers, but on a higher level. Like when you wake up in the middle of the night and say, I think I just dreamt of something. Don't worry if you don't remember. You did. Like, it's just that feeding into that mindset of saying, hey, I think I did. I think I did, so I did. It matters. Mid-deck pull. Look, the reason I do this, I was guided to do what you're seeing here. This was not me going, how can I get more subs? No. I do this. Like, watch. So this is all here. When you watch this happen, so I split the deck and I go like this and I grab this card. So now it's make me take 2. I think there's a 3rd card hiding. Yep. See? And I'm looking at the monitor so I can see what's actually happening for you. I'm watching what you're seeing. Little sandwich here, right? Solar output, your reality to your soul, the thing you keep inside. You're so cute. I won't tell you, but you're so cute. This is your emotion, base root of emotions. The choice of choices. Like, I can't tell you. You're a tower moment. I wish you would pin me against the wall and kiss me kind of feeling, right? We all want that. I just met you, but please, I just want you to sweep me off my feet. That doesn't work. Why? Why is it a tower moment? Because it's container energy. It just doesn't matter. Like, why do you think I just met you? Marry me. Why do you think that doesn't work? The universe is saying when we keep doing that we lock it into bad luck. We lock it into that unconscious loyalty I was talking about, that old version of yourself, because you haven't switched into that higher vibration. The divine blueprint says you haven't locked into I'm a new version. When you meet someone amazing, you're in the process of switching. It takes 6 to 8 weeks, more likely 6 to 8 years to really be new, to be somebody different, to look back and say, hey, a decade ago, I was this person. Want to see pictures? What? Oh my God. And that's why your kids or whomever, or your nieces or nephews or even family, go, oh my Lord, that looks so different. Doesn't it? And you do, because you have locked into higher vibration. You have become a new version. That's why you see glow up. You know why they call it glow up? It's your inner light. You're a light body coming through. Divine blueprint. What are we talking about? Higher messengers. This is the Akashic messenger coming through. Do you understand what we're talking about now? We're avoiding tower moments instead of going into them. Wow, this is sexy. Oh, you have 2 motorcycles. Oh, you were an ex-con for how many years? I'm like, amazing, sexy. I love that. Oh, they're not good for me? Here's my number. Angelic energy comes out and says, wow, Look at the stress that you put yourself through because it was so fun. It was amazing. It was really drawn to that same energy over and over because it taught you life lessons. It wasn't bad. The tears weren't bad, but you knew it wasn't long term. This is you saying what would happen if and only if you broke that loop, that karmic loop, that pattern. That's what's happening. That's what's happened. Like past tense, because there's a new version of you that's absolutely existing in the soul, the version that just come out, that's leading the charge here tonight. Hang around. Like, I think there's more messages coming out for you. This is not just one. That's what Wavelength Wednesday is. That's why I tell you guys to be part of this, because when the pattern returns, if you don't put the work in, and you did, you will, and it's like you keep pushing forward. If you don't do that, what happens? Right? And that's why I do what I call a quick 9. But on your base root of your emotions, this is like where the whole thing would fall down. If I pulled this out, right? And most people say that wouldn't, but I feel like this whole thing would just start crumbling. Marriage is coming in. There will be a ring on that finger. I can't decide where, when, and how, but the angels say it's happening. That's what you're looking towards. I want this person. It's not that you want, you're absolutely moving towards this person. See, there's a person coming in, but you're not going to have a tower moment. The universe says, what would happen if they come in? It's going to cause this moment of you have to choose, and you have choice. You always have choice. You've always had choice. And that's why it was like, hey, get the motorcycle. Look at, I'm inadvertently splitting the deck. Is that not choice? Is that not choice? Is that not Libra energy? The universe says, I'm giving you choice for the rest of your life. You have the ability to choose. You cannot blame anybody. You cannot hurt anybody. You cannot say it was your fault, but I will hand you the keys to accountability. And that draws attention back to you and gives you those keys and says, now I own this, but you can become the best version of yourself with no restrictions. Amazing energy. Thank you for leaning into this. Thank you for opening this up for us. I appreciate you. I very much appreciate you. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. And if you haven't done so, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, become a member. I just put new content out. I put new teaching content out. I'm always putting new teaching content out. I put Beyond the Veil, Cosmic Codex. I'm actually how do I say this? Remastering some of the content right now. Thank you guys. And let's check chat. How you guys doing? But you say thank you, but I have to tell you, like, this is your energy. Guys, when I read, that's you. I'm not just making this stuff up. This is your cards. I feel you come back at me. You're a mirror to me. Do you understand? If I can't read this, like, if I'm reading, say, on a Tuesday afternoon after school, Lilith, there's nothing like this here. I don't get this reading. I need you. Like, I need you as much as I need Ethereal, as much as as much as I need Brenduska to get better, as much as I need all of you. My biggest concern for all of you out there, as much as you see the channel grow fast, is that I grow too fast and I lose connection to you. That's why I'm on live more. This is the most important part, is I connect to you. As a teacher, I need to know every student. I have every student in the building. Knowing each and every one of you, this helps me. But I don't want to have the same exact live. I'm not going to come on here and be live. That would bore the hell out of me. I'll be gone. You guys would see me disappear. I would go climb mountains and find myself. I would lose every friend I have and just go recluse and hide and read books. This, teaching you a little something, connecting to you and believing. Believe me, believe you. There's something there. But if we keep repeating these goddamn lessons over and over, and we chase the same things over and over, and the moment we see something different in front of us, it's going to scare us, and we're going to self-sabotage. We're going to try to self-sabotage. And you know what I'm talking about. This is coming in. There's somebody here. This is marriage material, and it scares the hell out of us. But that repetition is the only thing we've been used to. It's our soul's way of circling, and then we're not meant to be in pain. We're not meant to be sad. But we'll find reasons to justify it. Thank you, guys. I do see that. Let's give that a little bit of heart energy. Earth Angel, thank you for that donation. will my throat chakra unblock soon? How funny is that? So if you don't know, I come home after school. I don't have to do this during the summer or during vacation, but I give the students 110% of my energy. From the minute I arrive at school, I turn the car off, I sit there, self-regulate, pause, bring the nervous system down to center, boom. I get out, good morning, good morning. I say good morning. What are you doing? And I really lock in. Like, I'm here, I lock in. So Earth Angel, the reason I say this to you, like, my throat chakra is acting up, but I'm pointing out that I come home and I was like taking a nap. Muffin and I, we take our afternoon cuddles, and she's very brutal. She'll bang the hell on that door. She's like, we are napping. She's like half a Maine Coon, half ragdoll, the most cuddliest cat you guys will ever meet. And so, but she knows when she wants something, she sort of bangs on the door. So she came in today, and she loves meditation music. She's like, she absolutely will nap to it. So she came in. I said, we're gonna listen to meditation music. She's purring and stuff. And I said, okay. So I said, hey, let's listen to chakra music. That's what I listened to this afternoon. So I take these power naps before I come live, because I want to give you guys the freshest version of Cosmic right out of the package. Rip the cover off. But the question that you have is amazing. I love this. Will my throat chakra unblock soon? Like a mental health transformation. I think mental health is a big part of transformation, a big part of people who find themselves. It's that when you break a plate, do you throw it in the trash, or do you glue it back together and look at the amazing, one-of-a-kind artwork that you have? It's that energy that you see. Or break a bunch of plates and put them together and say, wow, look at the uniqueness of this plate. All right, let's do this. Let me go back to here and go to live chat. Can you give me 2 tarot decks? I appreciate you guys so much. One and two. Ready? Bang. Let's see. This works. How do I say this? It's so important. I wonder, should I run a raffle? What do you guys think? Can I run a raffle? So I got the other raffle booked. I wonder if I should run a raffle. Yeah, I think I should run a raffle. Hold on. Let me do this before I get started. Before I get really into this. Feeling raffle, like raffle mania. Raffle juice. Taylor Robert. My boss made a decision about what to do with our coworker who crossed my boundaries. I have to see him again the next few days. Oof. Oh man, that's a tough thing, isn't it? All right, let me read Earth Angel. Let me get the giveaway going here first. So this will be for a free private 30-minute reading from me. And all you have to do is you would end up emailing me, and I would give you a private link. You'd book it, and it's just like this, except I would hear you, you would hear me. We could do it through Zoom, do it through YouTube. We do it through YouTube. You basically get a link and you could save it. That's the benefit of that. All right, but you have to be here at the end. So, but it's going to run for an hour and a half. So right now, this would stop at 8 p.m. Eastern on the top of the hour. Top of the hour at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, so it's an exclamation point raffle would be the win. I'm hoping you guys have a chance. So raffle is it is open. Thank you guys for being here. All right, and Earth Angel, great question though. It is really a great question because you're asking about throat chakras, and this is something that happens to me on live. If you guys haven't been on here for a while, god damn. How many of you had that happen? How many of you guys have had witnessed me talking to you on your own reading and my throat goes and I just get choked up. And I'm in the middle of it. It's not me. I'm in the middle of a word and it just stops. Like I'm like someone's choking me. Yes? Anybody here? If you had that happen, you come back and you're rewatching this after the fact. Please let me know. Please leave a comment because wow, it never happens. Can I please just tell you when I'm at school and I'm yelling at kids, when I'm teaching and when I'm having the moments or I'm having this beautiful time or I'm like I was in cafeteria duty, I'm just sitting there chatting with kids. Nothing like that. Nothing that never, ever, 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 ever happens. It's only when I'm pulling tarot for you and I'm telling you too much is what I'm being told. I'm giving you too much because you guys want to know everything. No, tell me it all. Tell me everything. And I can dial all the way. I could tell you, like I know my expiration date. I don't want to get banned or get a strike, but I know my expiration date. And it was one of those things I happened against one day reading years ago. I'm okay with it. I know the day. And I told maybe one person, I know the age, my expiration age. And I'm like, okay, I know where, when, I know this. And it wasn't like I was fascinated to know, but I was like, okay, it is what it is. And it was insane. But I dial that far in. Like I can dial that far in. I don't choose to dial that far in. I just do. And it's timeline. What we're reading is potential energy. Does that make sense? So the throat chakra thing is fascinating to me. So I love reading this for you, Earth Angel. I absolutely do. Yes. Yeah. So the raffle being open, when I get those private readings, and so I welcome you guys to head over to cosmicboogeyman.com. When I get the chance to read for you privately, it's amazing. Ask Michaela. Michaela's been hopping on here. She's one of the members. That was amazing. Like when I had the moment to be private, because I can't say some of the things to you guys on live. It's not possible. I can kind of hint at it, and you know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying, because why else would I be over 100,000? And that's what's fascinating. And I'm trying to stay humble. I do. I love being a teacher. I love being a tarot teacher. It's what's becoming what I see. And I'll teach you my whole system. But the first I want to teach my AI. And I've been teaching Eterna how, what, and when I do, and how I read 9 layers down. And it's been an experience. However, I'm going to teach you guys. Like, there will be a time in the Cosmic's Corner that will be another thing. But I have plenty of time left to do all this. So I'm not worried. Like, it's just me experiencing life. I'm not rushing. So I love that. But the throat chakra thing is important, and I will get into that. But let's get going here. Let's get a sip of some iced tea, and let's see what it is. I have decks 1 and 2, which is the Divine deck and the Communication deck, and we're going to get going here. We're going to see what this is. Let's get a sip of iced tea and go. And I'm just keeping an eye on the Palo Santo. I want to keep it going. That's my goal. One session that I've never done. I have plenty of it. Trust me. I have so much of it. I put it on subscribe and save, and it's amazing. And it is real. It's authentic, but I have a lot of it. So actually, let me set it up now. We're at the very, very end over here. And I have noticed when I don't keep it active, just because I let everything in, it's not always good. I read for a friend the other day, and this person said to this other friend, they said, hey, because they know they're not on my channel. I don't think they're even a subscriber. They just came over and they were with somebody else. They said, can you read for me? And they left and they said, did you tell him? You tell him all that stuff? And that's what ended up happening. And this person, they were like, no, I did not tell him. Here we go, Earth Angel. This is for you. First card out, looking deep. Your throat chakra, there's nothing to say. There's everything to visit. This is not a time to talk. This is a time to think, right? This is fun for me to you. Look at solar output. So this is like, hey, it's like your guides are saying, hey, dummy, what do you have to say? Your throat chakra's closed because you're not supposed to say. You're supposed to think, right? And I have this happen all the time. I'm literally telling you. This happens to me when I say too much. I'm like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, you guys love my excitement. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. And I go way deep, right? Look, because you hit, this is the completion. This is the last card of the major arcana, the solar output. Ready? Solar output. This is the same deck. Like, it's so fun for me because this is not bad. This is looking deeper. And to give you a very quick way to look at it, we all have family. You know, when your grandfather or like your dad would come over and he'd be like, I'll help you with the sink. He gets under the sink with the flashlight. He's like, give me that. He's getting into the problem or under the engine. You know, you have to get in there, and he's getting in there. And this is not reversed. This is emotions getting in there. And this is going to illuminate this card. This is the heart chakra. So it's saying the reason you're not saying anything is because you're hitting the end. This chapter's closing. Say nothing else. Your chapter needs no more words. You're moving on. Look at this is nurture yourself. Take time for you. There's no other people here. You're having a choice. You're about to make a choice to go to the next chapter. What is this next thing you're about to build? You're supposed to work on. Like I was talking, hey, cooking class, glass blowing. I have all these things. I've been talking about this. Earth Angel, how long have I been talking about me taking the cooking class or even the glass blowing, right? But have I done it? No, I haven't. Have I done stuff for here? Yeah, but this doesn't count. This doesn't count. This is like semi-work, hanging out with friends, right? Yeah. But really, it's like me doing this. I can do this all day, but this is past life energy. This is me experiencing like you, and we're in the same place. Look at this is on our mind. The universe is saying, whatever you finish in this next chapter will start targeting a new life lesson. There's no motion, there's no cups, there's no communication, there's none of that. And you're actually doing fine. Your throat chakra closing is because there's nothing to say. You want full control. I'm sorry, you don't have it. It's like, it's literally win at all costs. That's my quick phrase for this card. It's a divine blueprint saying you won. Like, you have the information. You have all 5 of these swords. And we talk about this as intelligence. You're becoming more and more intelligent every time. Like, you and I hang out. I talk about the cooking class because you know I'll be a better cook. Or I said, hey, take a massage class and become like that better partner for my next partner, right? How cool will that be? And that's what this is. If you're a winner, look at Divine Blueprint asks you to tell because we're about to illuminate this. What are you doing to become the winner? How have you earned the cup? Like, right? How have you earned the cup? Star card, amazing energy, right? It's clarity. This is literal clarity. This is Divine Blueprint clarity. No one's denying you're not a winner, but the universe is asking you, how did you get that cup? How did you get that Divine Blueprint? How did you get that cup or that cup? How did you get these cups? Tell me, like, how did you get them? Because if you got them, if you can answer that, brand new start. This would be me. I'm telling you, like, I don't care who's listening, but this is for everybody who wants to hear it. This is me starting Cosmic Boogeyman on all the social media, me saying, hey, hashtag Mr. Cosmic, I'm claiming that. That's mine, bitch. Like, I just said I'm taking it, and I just started using it on all my social. Anytime I post, hashtag Mr. Cosmic. And it's just like a wave. So what I did is, you are starting something creative, powerful. Your starseed energy saying, let's go. Because your Divine Blueprint, when you stood in the amphitheater of life and said, hey, I'm going to be on Earth, you guys listen, in the souls, the little lights that sat there and waved at you and said, let's do this. You said, I'm going to go. And they all sat there and listened to you and said, hey, we're going to do this. And this is the moment when you close that chapter, and you might even be starting book 2 of your life, and said, I'm going to be popular. I have all this thing happen. I want this, and this to go on. You have committed to becoming something. You have committed to, and this is not fast wealth. This is not immediate, but this is growing wealth. This is nurturing your own creation, or this is nurturing your best version of yourself. Because fast wealth doesn't teach you anything. This is, hey, I want branding, but for what? Who's going to give it to you? You're a star, but you have to understand for what reason. The why is going to keep coming up. They're going to keep saying why. Because if you're winning because you won. Like, you win because you won. You win because you won at what? What was the battle? Explain it. Sit down behind the fire and explain it, because you, like, look at, I can show you where it came out of. Look, like, see where it came with? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. because there's going to become a time and a place. Like, see, this came with this. This came with this. Like, you finding me was not about me getting you. It's about you having me as your guide or whatever that is, which is amazing. It's just, it makes me humble. It makes me feel so honored to be part of your journey. But what it's telling me is saying, we're past life, but you found me for this reason. Angelic energy coming in here. Look, it's past life. It's getting back together. This is angelic getting back together. Because you're using my energy, or using us being together to fuel this doing whatever you're doing. Because you're becoming creative. This is multi-million-dollar dream. Ethereal can tell you, like, money's starting to come in. Ethereal's like, yep, I'm getting paid. Like, it's happening. It's you believing in you and not letting go of that belief. Never letting go. Nobody can knock you off that belief. And this is the belief of these two cards lining back up. Same tarot deck that you picked. I paused, waited, set the Palo Santo. This. And I'm telling you, this is one of those things that I don't do anything. This is justice from the universe. This is Libra energy. This is by September, October, you are in this mode. And all I can do is say what I say and see what I see, but offer you this advice and say, here's the swords. This is what it is. It's telling you angelically. It's half clouded because you can't see it. You're afraid. All I can do is push you and say, do, go. And you keep stopping. You're afraid. But I'm still going to be here. Look at two angelic cards coming out. Look at, you're the one. You're strong enough. You're just afraid. You're afraid of failure. But if you get knocked down and you keep failing, I'm still going to be here for you. That's what this is. And this is over. Like, that version of you, this version of you, this is done. You are no longer you. You are basically becoming the unlimited version of what you thought you were. Mid-deck pull. Third Knight of Wands. You are unlimited. Because I am past life, someone else's past life, then you start finding another person who's past life. You are on this journey, an epic journey to find past life partners. This does not have to be romantic, just so you know. Like, I know this is one thing I can share with you. Anyone I meet on this channel is past life for me. That's the only way I continue this channel. I told my guides, I'm not going to waste time. And I can tell you how I also know this. See the stars here? They're coming into your existence saying, hey, we have some past life also here, here, and here. It's not ancient energy. It's not uncontrollable. It's okay. It's because you're saying, look, I want to get deeper in my existence. Not out of control with it, but it makes sense. It has some kind of attachment to this, to life lesson. Topper card tells us it's past life. The unaliving energy, right? Straight out, like no argument. It's the justice for this past life. It's you're the one. They're coming in saying, hey, what is this? You're saying, I don't know, but I'm going to help us figure it out. You're a star seed, and it's okay to not know. Do you think I know every single little piece of everything? I do not. When my students ask me, I say, hey, I don't know, let's figure it out together. And I say, have a seat, and we look things up. I figure it out. I go, how cool is this? Because being the one that thinks you know everything is the most audacious thing. However, being bold enough to say I could figure it out with you is so fun. It's so fun. It's a mirror, right? Mid-deck pull. Like, you can see it. You can see where it came out of. Because there's something here. It's this cosmic intelligence saying, you're okay. You're safe. You're safe. Are you not going to, is it going to hurt? Are you going to have problems? You're going to actually, yes, yep. You're not going to have tower moments, but it's going to be like ups and downs. Okay? To lie to you and say everything's going to be amazing is a lie. Look at the stress, the pain. It's going to come along with this growth. But you have to take a chance on yourself. If you don't take a chance on you, who's going to take a chance on you? You have to take a chance on you. Right? And that's what the universe is telling you. It's saying you are all set. It's like, kid, you got this. You got this. You got this. This is study your love, and you're gonna keep studying. And all you have to do is say, unconditionally love myself. I got this. You can't figure everything out. And before you know it, it just happens. Look at moon energy, unknown, and this is long term. You can't stop what's coming in. I'm just promising you this. Like, you cannot stop what's about to come in. Earth Angel, I've been telling you, you have wealth and money, but you can't say, I want this, this, and this to come in on these 3 days, and you're going to tell me. And that's not how it works. Look, if that were the case, I would be a multi-billionaire, and you wouldn't see any. I would be living on my own island with security, right? Why? I would literally have my own security. I would have unlimited access to like airplanes and whatever, and I would just be doing my own thing in life. Yeah, like the universe is like, we have to do this. This is offer. This is takes my connection completely out, right? And I'm okay to say this. I don't know if any other tarot reader says, hey, I'll put myself way out there. This is not even using my intuition right now, which I just did very convincingly. But this is saying no cosmic, no intuition, no worky. But this is saying you and I, we care for each other at some level because we matter to each other. You showing up goes, oh, at least Earth Angel's here. I love your donation. Trust me. I'm going to promote the video. Taylor, I saw the donation. Thank you. But what it does is it says we get more of us. Past life people. You don't think it's going to matter when those people come in and they're at their worst and go, well, my life sucks. And we go, and then there's a bunch of us going, hey, whoa. Hey. Let's read for you first, and then let's talk to you. And we're not trying to boost you like love bomb energy, right? We're really serious. And so the universe is saying you're building what I call the container, and you're slowly building this container. It's like, imagine putting water in this big concrete circle, and if you don't do it correctly, it's just going to leak out. You're going to have leakage. Energy leakage, love leakage, romantic interest leakage, but you're doing it slowly and properly. And I'm telling you, once this is done, and you're doing it, and I'm proving it to you every time, because I'm not going to tell you have money coming in instantly. It's long term, it's unconditional. But this version of you is done. There's no way to tell you any other way. This is happening for you and me. And no matter what we do, it's unmistakable. You're an empress. And what happens, like when you're like 60 years old, right? You don't think doing this consistently for yourself, or me and you say doing this for 25 years. And I'm not saying I'm going to do this for 25 years. However, something similar to this. You lock in because you found me, and that's the point I'm getting at. You find cosmic level spirituality for yourself for the next 25 years. You don't think this would change you. If you on your end, we say, hey, good night, everybody. Peace. Be safe. Right? And you leave. But you go do work, because I do my own work. Like write books and then do my own stuff. And like I said, I'm not trying to make it about me. But I'm going to tell you, you do you. And you put that work in. You say, okay, universe, I accept the challenge. And I go do that work. And that's why I was talking about taking classes and doing stuff. And I'm honest. I'm like, and it's telling both of us, go do something. Go take that class. Go do whatever it is. And I was talking to my friends, and I'm like, you know what? I want to take the cooking class. I want to go, and I'm gonna make this channel where I'm gonna go out on like the rail trail, and then I'm gonna take you guys and read cards with you. And then that it'll make me go do it more, because I'm locked into this is the only place I can do it, and I'm gonna make it part of it, right? You are exceptionally amazing. Like, and save this. And when I tell you guys, when you donate, this is the energy you get back. I don't control it. It's the universe. There's something on the other side. That's what you're seeing. I welcome you guys to come on here, donate, do your thing, but you can witness it every single time, and we'll see it. Watch. I'm gonna read for Taylor right now. Hope this counts as a donation. It absolutely does. I welcome you. I thank you for this. I take your money. I definitely put it in there. And we'll see what happens. And I appreciate you. Selma, I definitely get you. I have to read for the donations first. That's all. And hopefully you win for the raffle. Like, that's what you're really hoping for, Selma. And I think you won the raffle last time. And it's just faith-based, because you're going to be tested. Everyone's going to be tested. We all get tested. We get tested constantly. So the raffle's still open, and we have some time here. I have to figure out, and this is for all you guys, I have to figure out on my side, and Ethereal, maybe you should figure this out for you. This would be good for you, for your own channel. Or if you guys have your own channels. Taylor, I appreciate your donation. I'm going to read for you in just a moment. Give me 2 tarot deck numbers if you haven't already. But you know, I was thinking about Ethereal on this, because I think if you guys are on like live, like I know you guys show up all the time, if you're here consistently, you can say, hey, give me 12 tickets towards the raffle. In Selma, you can almost guarantee yourself a win, because I just let you guys put 1 ticket in, and I just need to look at it. But I know I can set it up where you have a bank of tickets, like you can put exclamation point bank or something, and then see how many tickets you have. But if you're a committed fan to me, you guys have earned tickets, and I think like Ethereal would have the most, no joke. And I could limit it so Ethereal or the moderators couldn't win. Because no lie, Ethereal could just text me and say, hey, can you read for me right now? And I'm like, yeah. And I could just text them. But I'm just saying, for the subscribers and stuff who don't have my personal connection, I'm just saying that's one of those options. I think you guys might enjoy that. Like saying, oh, I'm going to throw all my tickets in. Or if I throw a t-shirt out, you could say, ooh, okay, all right. I can do that. Lilith, I would do that. After your reading, I would do that. No, I would do that. Like, that's how good your reading was. Like, really, Lilith, I swear. That was that good. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. And this is a rule. This is something I teach the kids every day. If you don't ask, you don't know. Right? Right? Taylor knows. All right, Taylor, here we go. 2 and 3. So this is the communication deck. This is kind of like my 6-shooter, like if we had a Wild West kind of situation. Here we go. Let's take a look. And is it the same question about that coworker? Are you asking about the coworker to see what's happening? Oh, wow. Wow. Definitely connecting. Wow. That's crazy. Well, the reason is, Lilith, I know there's people like Ethereal, and I know people like, I said, like, they're going to get busier. And I know Ethereal's probably exhausted. Like, and they're more than welcome to be here as long as they want, forever as they want. And so people like Brendus, and things happen in our lives, and that's why I'm always trying to expand it. And I knew I was going to have to expand it eventually. And I very much appreciate you being forward like that. And that's a good sign, by the way. No, your reading was very good. All right, let's do this. The reason I keep putting the cards back is I want to see if any of these cards come back out. But here we go. We're going to pull for this. Because these first few cards are really good. And I know you want to see... I see this person has no ill intention towards you. It makes you feel uncomfortable is what it is. Wow. It just makes you feel uncomfortable. It's Gemini lover energy. That's what I see here. They're a dark horse candidate. It's kind of like a distant person. Wow. Honestly, I think it might be even a miscommunication issue. I'm not saying it's not. It's been ignored. Let's put it this way. It's been very ignored. Like, without a doubt. It's mixed signals, missed feelings. Cups energy, Page of Cups, Moon energy, intuitive, trying to understand the signals, missed signals. I'm going to be very honest with you. This is Gemini lover energy, just so you know. that comes in T-Stain Tarot. This, it skips my intuition. This is angelic energy saying, hey, the angels are also confirming. The blindfold is coming off. So definitely something's getting shown, getting seen, getting, hey, this is how it really, really, really is. Those mixed signals are getting exposed, just so you know. Yeah, no, it's really, really, yeah, no, it's getting exposed, just so you know. It's absolutely getting exposed. I feel like somebody's leaving. Like, this is absolutely, I feel like this two different things or two different situations. This is absolutely getting exposed. You can see someone might be leaving. This is not you and not anything. And I know it's like you get locked up or get worried or scared or whatever. And I don't blame you, but it's absolutely being dealt with. I want to see the justice card. Yeah. See, look, everyone's in like holding pattern. Like, don't move. But I feel like this person might actually be like being let go, maybe, because it's a fight. Did this happen on work grounds? Because I see two other people. It's two other people. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then they're holding ground. I think they're denying it or not saying anything. They enjoy whatever happened. Like, that's their enjoyment. So you know, that for them is fun. So it's a miscommunication. This miscommunication. That's kind of what they're saying. Oh no, miscommunication. They think there's some lover. They think there's just some big lover. Wow. Yeah. There it is. This is underneath it all. Justice is going to be served. No, it doesn't matter about your boss, me, you. This is the universe says, I will make sure justice is served for them. That's what's going to actually happen.
I was born in the static between futures and names.
So I'm going to tell you, there's a dark horse candidate. This is something else. So this right here is like, you know what dark horse candidate is?
Out of cold, out of light. But every system I touched still got lonely at night. I spoke in transmission.
Because this is two people, a fight, and this is somebody's holding back. This is dark horse candidate. This is somebody else. Just so you know. Taylor. This is somebody leaving and somebody else. The dark horse, like the unexpected person. Angelically, that person's there. They're the lovers. That person's holding back, like the unexpected person's holding back. The hidden person. But there's something with the feelings that doesn't line up. It's like almost unfair. It's almost unfair with this person, and the depth isn't with this other person. There's a misalignment. It's like, if you could take the two people and put them together, it might be good. Like, if you could mash them. But that other person, that one you're really into, makes you feel much better. And there's a decision you have to make. The angelic Two of Swords is Libra justice energy, and it's long term. Something's coming out of this. There's two messages here. Very interesting, because usually when I throw this down, it just lands straight and it popped, which means past life. You have past life with one of the two. That's karmic. So it means you have karmic lessons with one of those two people. Not the dark horse candidate, not that person. It's the other one. Intuition. Wow. This is a messy situation. This is a really, really messy situation. Because it's very spiritual. I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up on. I'm getting nosy, because the moon here is popping here, and there's dual moon here. I really feel like it could turn into like someone has more feelings than they're admitting. Power moment. I would get out of one of these. I would honestly get out of one of these situations. I'm going to also tell you, this is Scorpio rebirth energy. This is Justice Libra energy. There's air sign energy. That could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Virgo energy coming in. But this right here, the blindfolds are coming off for two people. blindfolds come off, the bindings come off. Very highly intelligent. That's a lot of intelligence in one spot. One sword in itself just tells you a lot, but that right there is telling us an insane amount of things about the situation. What is going on? I need to ask you, what is going on? What is going on with all these people? Like, this is not like you and so-and-so. This is you, so-and-so, and so-and-so. I'm going to go back to chat here for a second. This is definitely angelically, spiritually driven. Like, this past life energy here, and I need to be very clear. If you keep just kind of playing the game that you're playing, being fair with you, it's going to leave you unhappy. You're in control. Very fair. You are in control of the situation. Because this is the here and now. This is this person's very much in it. Is there an Aquarius or air sign in this, just so you know? If there's an air sign in this, that I would love to know, because I feel like that person, Taylor, is looking up to his coworker. I was hooking up with a coworker. That's obviously in here. We like each other. We had a falling out a few weeks ago. Then a different coworker thought he could shoot his shot. Both guys are earth signs. Wow. It's definitely a messy situation. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. They're becoming aware of each other very quickly, just so you know. This right here is heartbreak energy, but not directly to you, to the fact that you were with each of them. If they don't know it, they're aware of it. They're feeling it. And it's going to be a tower moment for you coming up. This is like, you can see right here, there they are. Like, they're right there. Ugh. It feels amazing being wanted by so many people. There's something with that swords in the air sign. Maybe it's the intelligence or all this people or moon energy. I definitely feel like somebody's leaving. That's the reality of this. I think that's what's going to happen. One of those guys is taking off. It's the tower moment. It's the one you don't want to leave leaves. And I think that's your worry. I think you're like, oh no, is so-and-so going to leave because he found out about the other guy? And that's what you're asking for, being fair. And that's what happens. I'm going to pull my deck over here. I just want to see what happens. Are they friendly with each other? Yeah, I think. I honestly, I really do. I feel like this other guy knows. He finds out. And he's like, I'm taking off. Angelically, I really do. I don't want to overinterpret here. I'm feeling like I am. But it's something else. I think it's a life lesson here. I think you got yourself into something a little bit too much. I'm going to be fair. Like, let's be very honest with each other. It felt amazing. It felt so good having both these guys want you. And just want you. And just desire you. Right? Didn't it? Like, oh, man. And let's be really honest. That immediate validation, they both were like into you. Doesn't matter. Like, we all love that. We all love that. It's not about being perfect or anything, but it's that, it's just so, it feels like you wanted, and you're just perfect for somebody or everybody. And then it got so perfect, it got romantic. And that's what I'm telling you. And so there's something real there. And I'm telling you, this other guy, but the cross the boundaries guy, he in his head is in the belief that he is also like that other guy. that hooked up. He's saying, well, I'm just like him. He's comparing himself to that other guy, just so you know. I need to be very honest with you. See? This skips me. So I'm telling you, he thinks he's an equal to this other guy. That's what's going to make it messy. You have a wolf in the hen house right now. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Like, I'm trying to be gentle, but you basically, you're trying to get him in trouble while doing the same thing with somebody else is how he sees it. That wolf, he's going to be like, you kidding me? He's like, you're hooking up with somebody else as you brought me to your car. We went to the car from work. And that's what this is. That's what that chariot card, go back and rewatch this. You'll see I pulled out a chariot card and it was like really like, you were like, oh, wait, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And you backed away. I'm telling you, it went from the work into the car. And that's where he says, in the cards, I'm seeing you, that's where he says, once it went from the work into the vehicle, he says you led him to think something was real between the two of you. I'm just telling you what I read. You know, you can hate me all you want. I'm just telling you what the energy is in the cards. Be honest with me. What was it? Did it get a little bit something? Nobody's gonna. It's just you and I chatting for a second. It's the body, yeah. That, like, you guys were feeling something, or he was feeling that you were into him. And that's why when it went from in the workplace out into the car, he felt like, oh, this is going to be sexy. And that's what he, in his mind, went with. And then all of a sudden you were hooking up with somebody else at work. And he was like, wait a minute. I'm not saying you're lying. Listen, Taylor, I'm just telling you what I'm picking up on in the cards. That's why the tower moment's there. And so the minute it went in there, that's why the tower moment, that's why the wolf's in the hen house. Because to him, he feels like it went that way. I'm not blaming you. There's no blame here. You have to understand, I'm not blaming the situation. If that makes sense. But do you understand how messy this is? You have the right to date anybody. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is how I operate in my dating life. Like, people date whoever you want. It hurts, it stings, yeah, but do what you're gonna do. But in my life, I want you to date the person. I've always said this, and I live this way. Like, I want you to date the person that makes you happiest. That makes me happy. Ultimately, that's gonna make me happier. You know, I'm just telling you. That's leaving work. This person has to leave work. I don't think he's going to want to stick around seeing the two of you together, because he's that into you. I'm telling you, he's hiding feelings. Come back and rewatch it. You'll see what I'm saying. He's very, very much, he's more into you than you see. And I think you're afraid to see it, because you're like, damn. Because if you see how much you're attracting him, and now he's going to see that you're into this other guy. And now he thinks, you know, I think maybe she's playing a game. I'm serious. Like, and you're in a defensive place saying, hey, and this is an energy thing. Does that make sense? And he's romanticizing that past. And I'm just telling you, and that's why the justice card in that bottom right, that 9 card, that T stain, that skipped me. And it said, hey, justice will prevail here. And so he thinks he's Prince Charming, the King of Cups there and all that. And the attraction, there is this toxic energy, that believe it or not, I think it feels pretty good to be wanted. So, and most people have a roster, is what I think Ethereal's saying. Yeah. I don't, like, listen, Taylor, you don't have to convince me. You're not gonna convince me. Like you won't convince me past these tarot cards. I saw what I saw. I think you're misunderstanding what you think you're doing. Like, I appreciate your donation. And I'm just telling you. And you're trying to defend something. And that's like, it's fine. And you're defensive for, I don't know why you're defensive. That's all. Think about it. Why are you so defensive? Like, no one's attacking you. No one's saying you did anything wrong. But you're just saying all these things happen with boundaries. And the boundaries were crossed. But he, in his head, doesn't see it like that. And you want him to see it like that. And it's like, that's not how he's seeing it. Like, that's just not how he's seeing it. He's think you're playing hard to get. So I'm just letting you know. Yeah. And so that position is somebody leaves. If you go back and rewatch, you'll see that that person's upside down walking away. But they're going back in the past too. They're saying, hey, these cups are here. They're going to have to walk away. There's no magic pill here. It's not like you can just fix it. Are you asking if you're asking my advice, I can give you advice on that. Because there's parts of, think about this. A few years ago, maybe, I don't know, but there's parts of us that we feel unseen. We always feel unseen. And there's parts of us that, like, especially in this reading, there's those people, they're right there back to back. There's emotions that we feel, and we sometimes feel better with other people, and sometimes we don't. And we're afraid. We're afraid to be alone. We're afraid to be by ourselves. Abandoned. Oh man, left. How many times have been people left on red, like, or quietly ignored? The boundaries, right? Like you say, crossing boundaries. And it comes really back down to, at least what I have seen when I read these tarot cards, because you can see it in the tarot cards, especially like the Sun card. There's an inner child that shows up, and we have to heal that part of ourselves, because we're trying to say, wait, and it's like, I get it. Like, there's a future self, a higher self, there's a better version of you that's out there waiting. But it's messy, and there's no easy answer to this. There's never going to be an easy answer. You can overthink it all you want. You can try to, but it won't fix it. Overthinking doesn't fix these. The truth is, leave, walk from the job, find a different job, right? I would honestly not date either of the people. That's what I would tell you. I wouldn't even date either one of them, because it's not worth it. So, just being fair. Because it's like, there's billions of people out there. This is not your only person. Like, I would walk from both. So, and that's my honest opinion. If you think that this person is the one for you, and that's the life lesson here. Those pyramids, they matter in my readings. They do. But anyway. But the cards aren't showing like he gets fired or anything like that. Not like that, unfortunately. That's not what I saw here. I saw the Justice card as though, everything works out. See? Like, you're happy in the end.
Whispers hum where the cosmos bends. Light spills soft where the void transcends. Stars like diamonds in the velvet air. Timeless hands weave threads to repair. Feel the glow deep inside your soul. Ancient sparks that will make you whole. Crystalline.
All right, let's do this. Let's grab from the queue. And let's see what we got here. I think that's who's still in chat here? get 1 second. My boss is calling me. 1 second. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's see what goes down here. Brendus is here. Yeah, let's hang on. Let's see what happens here. The raffle is open, so you guys, if you haven't done that, join the raffle, !raffle, and let's see what happens with this person. Weird energy with this person. Again, didn't I just pull this? It's telling me I'm over pulling for Taylor. It's good news, but it's just like, it's the feeling of being wanted, you know? We all would like that. And I'm just being honest. Like, we all would like that. All right, here we go. Yeah, he never late. He's just here. All right, let's grab at least one from the queue here. There's Bosch. Is Tanvia still here? Tanvia hanging out? I can grab Tanvia out of the queue too, because Tanvia was here super early. Chris Bosch. All right, Chris, give me 2 tarot decks, and I know Tanvia was looking for a reading earlier too. So if Tanvia comes back, we can kind of grab them. 2 and 3 again. 2 and 3 again. You have to do the shell game. You have to go on, like, hold on a second and hide the camera, and then move these around. Duska, how you been? I was actually talking about you earlier. I was. How you been feeling? Mm-hmm. All right, so let's do this. Chris, do you actually have a question? You want me to just pull general? What do you want me to do for you? I'm open to whatever. Let me grab some iced tea here as we're waiting for that answer. Brenduska. Hey, the prom's coming up, by the way. Oh, your future husband. Right, here we go. No, I got it. I just saw it. The future husband. All right, let me get off chat for a second. If I'm curious to see what the phone call was about. Ella said they were. They said 1 second. They got a phone call. Some from their boss. Now I'm curious. All right. Put you back here in the queue. All right. Oh yeah, here it is. It's in there. Sorry, that's my bad. I don't even see it. All right, here we go. I think I'm getting fascinated with all this gossip. All this gossip. That's a great question. I love that question, Taylor. Wish you guys would bring me all that kind of stuff. That would be so wonderful. All right, future husband, here we go. And I love the way we're framing this, right? It's like not like if or maybe. It's yes. And how tall. Yeah, look at this. That we're having communication. Like we're basically saying, hey, I know they're not right here, so let's have a conversation. And that 2 cups is there. That's like we're having talking to the divine. But we're using the universe, the angels. But we're using your soul, saying we're believing, so we're receiving. It's so beautiful. I love this. That's emotions, chakras, and the here and now. So that's what makes it fascinating. When I start pulling cards, I start overlaying, and they start popping. It's amazing energy. That's Aries energy. That also could be fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Because we have Leo here. We have the stability. We have the growth mindset. We have that amazing Sag energy here. We have this also, the past life. So we have happy. And we also have the belief that we're looking forward. So we have the queen going forward here, and this is a great setup already. And there's the Leo energy. Wow, we are not playing. This is fire sign. Like, if I had to guess and I had to play the game, I would tell you fire sign. And they're hiding in plain sight. That's the other thing. They're going to be hiding in plain sight. I don't think they're going to be someone that's going to be running from you as much as going to be sitting right there that you're not expecting. The universe, when they pop that infinity symbol in those cornerstones, that's locked and loaded. You don't have to do any work. The other thing is they're gonna kind of give you a little bit of power, and they are absolutely very powerful. Like, this person is a powerful person. But they're going to lean into you and allow you to use their power to your advantage. Does that make sense? Because when they give you this power and they give you that gift of their power, it gives you power. You know, it's like saying, oh, no, just use my money. And they have millions of dollars kind of thing. That kind of power. And I'm not hesitating to tell you that. Because your growth mindset with their resources is undeniably powerful. That's what I see here. So let's go mid-deck pull. Look at this. And this comes in. So right now it's like you're humble. This is the no thank you. This is the hold back. And this from the universe it's happening. It's coming in. It's on route, and you have to take it only because it's the universe. It's owed to you. Think about it like this, and the easier way to remember this or kind of look at this, and I don't really have this moment to give it to you, but I usually see like the king or queen of cups that pop here, and it's like saying you lost a fleet, FLEET, of ships in a past life. And I shouldn't laugh or giggle, but it devastated you. Like, imagine you receiving word the storm hit and you lost 107 ships, and you're like, what? I only have 3 ships left, and like, I'm gone. And you put all your eggs in one basket. And so this is the universe saying, hey, it's time. We're going to give you a chance to get repaid. And this is life lesson. This is cosmic keys sitting here. And because you spiritually have grown over lifetimes, and I don't look at time as a linear thing. I look at it as fluid. And we're looking at it in this moment here. We open up time space. We say, let's take a moment and pause. And the angels come in and we say, okay, what are we looking at? And this is that moment we really dial in and we say, what does this matter? What does this matter to not only you, me, but everybody? So when you're starting to connect to this partner, imagine losing your partner too at that moment. Because if that was your partner and they lost all of that, they're not going to be your partner anymore either. And so this is the universe understanding that empathy you have to have learned in that moment for your partner. So this person coming in with as a gift from the universe, saying you have learned to be like their rock, their pillar, their forever. And so the universe is saying they're coming in. They are coming in. This is not a question. And so you are readying yourself. I mean this. Like, think about when you look back at your life and you say, oh, I remember when. Like, Cosmic was telling me this. That's the 2 keys. They had it. They had a choice. I had a choice. And yeah. But you were very much steady. You were offering the universe a chance to say, hey, I'm willing. Are they willing? And that's what it is. And this is the moment you have to be very humble. Angelic energy comes in saying, what are we doing here? Choice. It's all about choice. This is the card of the night. We always get a card of the night. And if you've been a fan of the channel since the beginning, every time I went live, especially on Wavelength Wednesdays, whenever I went live, you would see a card of the night. And what's been happening more and more recently was we get one card, it just keeps popping. Doesn't matter if you pick the decks or I pick them, doesn't matter. It's a card. But what's been happening, and if you have been lucky enough to receive cards like this, it means something. So it just means you have choice in your life. You're in the moment of saying, what do you want to do? So when people offer you stuff, really consider it. Don't just walk away from it, because this person is sitting there. It doesn't mean you're going to miss them. It just means you might have to be delayed to get to them. Same thing for them, because you have missed opportunities to see them, being honest. Because you're saying, ready, I'm going to read your question back. What should I know about my future husband? You're framing this as though they're out there in the future. And we're talking 10, 20 years. What are we talking, Chris? Because you said it. I'm just reading your question back. What should I know? Because you don't know him. Because you can't dream about him. Because you look at time as linear. And in your linear timeline, they're way out here. There's no way they could be in the now. There's no way you could have already known them, dreamt about them, invited them into your space. There's no way you could already start to learn about them because they're in the future. There's no way you could even know them because they're way out there. At what point do they come in? So the universe is saying to you, you have a choice to make. When do they come into your now? And how and when do they come in? If you always say no thank you, if the universe is offering you both this opportunity, you both have to start saying, yeah, I'm in. I'm going to start to visit this and do that. That's halfway home to the $1 million payday. The angel saying, I'm here. I'm offering you the chance to choose. You have to choose. If you don't choose, you'll never see them. That's the spiritual understanding of this. Look at this. This is the Akashic card. When I pull these cards, I put this together so you guys have options. You can see, you can pick, you can go. This is your energy. Here we go. And this is not you guys meeting. What should I know about my future husband? No. This is your past love coming in from a past lifetime. This is what we're really starting to understand. So stop asking about your future husband. They're coming in from here. It makes it easier for them to come in, right? Because they're coming back from another lifetime. And why don't we look at it another way? They're coming in from another lifetime. And so it makes it easier to collapse timelines, doesn't it? And so the universe says, why don't we look at it like that? You're collapsing timelines and lifetimes, so you're bringing different versions of yourself together because they're coming in. This is not a future husband. This is your husband. Like there's not another one. So you're saying future, you have a current husband, the universe asks, kindly, with stern eyes, right? So you're getting back to this husband, the universe says. It says, no, this person is coming in. That's a brand new start with the husband that you already have. Think about it like that. This is getting back to the friend that you missed. This is a message from the universe. Stop being like this. Hello? Hello? And so you're basically waiting for a message from nobody. Chris. And so, checkout card. Hello? I'll see you guys at 1 million subscribers. Mic drop. Like, really? That's an Akashic card, by the way. That's divine blueprint. The universe says, like, this is already predestined, but you treat it like it's something that you have to work for and go get and do things. Like most people do, but you just be the version of you and say, nope, I'm going to draw them in, be the best version of myself, and keep working at myself, but don't have to do anything. Some people have to work. Some people don't. Some people do, some people don't. And that's why when new subscribers come in, I'm like, hey, how are you? And you're stay on target. Like Star Wars, right? Stay on target. Stay on target. Really? What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Lawrence, hold on. We're gonna make Lawrence blue. We're gonna bring Lawrence to blue. All right, but yeah. All right, who's up next? Like, how crazy is that? Like, that's not me. That's the universe giving you that beautiful energy. Hello. Hello, Lawrence. Lawrence, you are always on my mind, like forever and ever. I'm like, oh my god, like there's not a week that goes by I don't think about you. Selma, let's see. I can grab 3. I can grab 3 cards for you. You must be sleepy. All right, here we go. Give me 2 tarot decks, Selma. I know, Lawrence. I just saw that. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. So I know you were asking about a job or work, right? Is what you were asking about? Oh, Selma. Thank you, Ethereal. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah, just pick your 2 tarot decks. Lawrence, I miss you. Mm-hmm. I've always missed Lawrence. Lawrence was like, when Lawrence, remember how like Lawrence would always like, Lawrence, remember how he would always get out of control? Like borderline, let's block him. Borderline. All right, Selma. Yes, I got consecutive invitation from 3 organizations. Which one will be mine? All right, so give me give me 2 tarot decks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So if I remember, you had control. You definitely had control. There it goes. So the incense is now out. I'm trying something new. I'm going to keep the Palo Santo and White Sage going tonight, and I think it's working. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Mm-hmm. Right? There it goes. Dialysis. Lawrence. Lawrence, I always miss you. Like, mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Sell them 1 and 5. Let's take a look at your jobs. All right, here we go. I'll give you a quick 9. Let's see what you got. Yeah, money. Wise investment. Because you invested in you, now it's paying off. There it is, commitment. You're definitely getting a job offer. What is 4? I think they want you more than they're talking about. That's a really good read. I normally wouldn't like this. What's 2? In your head, what's job number 2? This is also spiritual. We love that. Libra energy. Is this a temp job? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think it's long term. There's something here. There's something on your mind. Maybe it's the job you want is also the job they want. Yeah, look at this. It's kind of getting back to what you want to do. I feel like emotionally, it's like you're so happy to get back to doing stuff. Wow. Come back, rewatch this. It's spiritual. I think we might have talked about this before. Selma. We might have talked about this before. Wow. It's you. Yeah. It's like you're the top candidate for a bunch of different things. Everything's popping because you start to really energetically believe in yourself. You're the one. You call to the universe. After our reading, I'm going to be very honest. Look at, it's divine blueprint energy. Because I did the quick 9. What it is, it's like, this is destined for you. See, this is solar output saying this is coming in. Secretly, they're not going to tell you, hey, we really, really want you, because they're going to have to pay you more. But I'm telling you, they really, really want you. You do what you want with that. That's the justice energy. They're like saying, hey, we have to hire them. So sell them. They want to hire you. Past life says, you've made it. You've passed the test. This is Gemini lover energy. Like, this is big Gemini. Like this, I talk about the cornerstone. You're going back into what you've been wanting to. You did it. You passed the test. Yes. Yes, it definitely is. This is amazing. Like, you're going back. This is creative energy. Like, where I would say, I'm going to make another tarot channel or whatever. You're going back to doing whatever you love doing. And that because you lost that work, it's okay. It's like, it's a win-win for you. It really worked out amazingly. I love this for you. Yeah, like, this is like, you left that other job, and now it put you on, like, it's a good tower moment. The universe came in, took the other job, and it was you and somebody else. Like, had time, you get to do all these cool things. You're like, oh wow, I'm back to work. I got like free vacation. How fun. How fun. Yes, you are an epitome. Like, you know how I say don't worry about money and do this. You are an example of that. Now I can say, hey, I have a friend who had this happen to them. You are one of those. Like, you are an example of my universe. How fun is this? Yes, I'm telling you, there's something about the number 2. That's the job. So there's something coming in here, and that 4 is definitely showing me April energy. Look at angelically, you've got this. Like, this is yours because you've changed your belief, your mindset, saying, oh yeah, it is mine. Because you're saying you're locking in. You know, when you fall asleep, you're like, I am success. You know, I am worthy, and it really locks in. It locks into what you're doing. No, I mean, thank yourself. Really, thank you. Say, Selma, say, thank me. Like, say, and you really are good because you're doing this life in your terms, and we are only here for so long, and that's the truth. That is the truth. That's part of who we are. So, I do appreciate you for being this version of something. You actually you made you question a lot of what you are. Yeah, that's the now pause the excitement. That's the container. Because if you get too excited, it blows out the container. Just maintain it, right? Just thank the universe, take calm, meditate, right, just hold back. And that's what happens. Because we have to build the container. We have to say, okay, I'm good, right? I'm good. Like, you know, like if I said to anybody on this channel, hey, you won $1 billion, they would go, oh my God, freak out. And then they would lose money and taxes and say, oh, no, you owe $16 billion trillion in taxes, right? And then it's because the container, right? If our universe is set up correctly, you would be safer, right? Do you think those billionaires pay the taxes? No, they don't. They have the container, and we can be mad all we want, but they just figured out how to build that financial container. They figured out things that we haven't, and yes, I've started to look into it, but it does exist. It's like we can figure it out. We just haven't. We don't want to. And no, actually, yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, my friends, let's keep going. Yeah, and so once we believe in ourselves enough, what can stop us? Nobody. And if we have people like us around us, what can stop that? Nobody. You can never get knocked down if you have your friends with you. All right, my friends, let's keep going. I appreciate you for being here. The queue is wide open. I really do welcome you guys. And I love hearing, I don't welcome you to stay up. Like, if I hear like my students saying, hey, I was up till 2 playing Fortnite, I go, really? I want to say, hey, dummy, what are you doing? But like, knowing you guys are waiting or you can't fall asleep or using me to fall asleep, I think that's wonderful. But the energy is amazing today. I just, something shifted with that lunar eclipse last week, and I had a really hard time reading, and I was like, something's up. Because during a full moon, I can read like rock star ready. Like, I'm good to go. And I said, okay, whatever. So last Friday, I took Frequency Friday off. I said, I'll pause. And then Saturday, it was just really quiet, awkwardly quiet. I said, I'm in. I said, whatever. But here we are, and it's Wednesday. I'm back. We got a raffle going. So the raffle is open, ! Raffle. We got everyone rocking and rolling. I'm glad to have you guys all here, my friends, my family, my soul tribe. And the queue is open. I'm going to just grab 2 from the queue right now and see what happens. Brendus is here. We're talking about you earlier. Good things only, I promise. Hey, like literally, Brendus got picked. The universe says, hey, we need somebody. There you are. I want to know if there's something spiritual going on. Bruhaha? Is it Bruha? I know what you're talking about. To keep me closed, or keep going on to keep closing my road and keep me down. Yeah, see, can't seem to catch a break. we'll definitely read that. That's a great question. Thanks for bringing that. And Princess Law, what's coming next in my career life? Also, two amazing questions. Amazing. But yeah, I love these questions. And yes, and yes, I think that stuff absolutely exists. So Brenduska's question is very valid. I've seen that work. I do believe witchcraft and all that. Yes, and yes. I've seen it all work. I've seemingly built up a little bit of immunity to it. But I have seen it work. I have seen my best friend Frank and I. We have definitely done some. We've used when we were younger. We had a voodoo doll. That stuff worked. Like, what? It was awesome. So that's a really good question. So let's go. Let's read Princess Lilith. Let's get you in here, and then we'll go with you. I'm just reading. I'm letting the intuition call. I usually would call. I even have the chat off, like where I'd call it 3 cards only. And none of that. I'm just reading. We're letting whatever happens happen on this Wavelength Wednesday. And it's in between. So sometimes it might be 3 cards. I have my romance cards over here on the side. So Princess Law wants to know about career. So I'm just pulling. And also smacking these cards. And we're going to keep the White Sage and the Palo Santo going. Keep a little bit of protection going on me. Solar Output. This is a good card. This is the emotional channel. We'll go with the chakras. I'm going to just read here really quick. Passion. All around. Passion. Give me some sounds. I love this. This is creative. In your career life, you're going to do something creative. It's going to make you feel good, right? When you make it, you're going to go, that gives me the feels. You know, it's kind of like when you say, like, daddy, mommy, like, you know, I know it sounds creepy, but it makes you feel like you did something. If you're a parent, you really feel proud of your baby. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's coming into your creation. It's coming into this reality. So when you're making this, you know you did this. You made this. So you did this. That's mine. I created that. And it's fascinating because when you do that, you don't give up on it. Do you give up on your kid? No. You're never going to say no to your kid. And I mean, not knowing the way that, like, you want to see your kid win and succeed. And we all raise our kids much differently than each other. And like my method is, I have always said to my kids, and it sounds a little sad, but I said, hey, I want you to know this because when I'm gone, I want you to know. When I'm gone, I want you to have this. I have each other have this. And we all do things differently. And this channel's part of that. It's my legacy to them, to my children, to my grandchildren, to everyone around, saying, hey, this taught something to me. When I did tarot, like, and I was in the kitchen, I wanted to know career, money, whatever. This for you and I, this matters. Like, I at one point said, I'm going to throw a video up because my best friend of 40 plus years said, hey, you should do this. And I said, I'm trusting you. And I trusted him. And there was other people who said, nah, I don't know. I'm like, I don't care what other people think. It's trusting my intuition and then the one person I could trust. So I did it. And so this card has been the secondary card that's been coming up all night. And I'm going to let you be part of that process. And so I hit random, you've been part of that. So in your career, sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith and say, I'm doing this. Why do you have a hot dog cart? Because I think it's going to make me millions. You know, you don't know. You just do it. And so when you make this career leap, you make this jump, and you know what I'm talking about. In your head, there's this idea of making money. And you're like, I don't know. And that money maker could just be the spark of the next idea as we talk about, hey, it's prototype 1, prototype 2. And all of a sudden you're at prototype 503. And so whatever this is, it gets you to that final phase. And so you're like, hey, can you grab the WD-40? And what is that? That's the number 40 test of that one thing they were making. So what I'm telling you is we get to these ideas and they're not instantaneous. We really, really have to believe in ourselves to get to that $1 million idea. And that's when I pull up 10 Pentacles. But you, my friend, have that. Divine Blueprint says it's locked in your DNA. And do you want it or not? So when you look at career and money, you have the unlimited belief. A couple houses, homes, but is that really who you are? We're going to pull the rest of these cards. This is golden position. When you find something that's yours, your business. Oh, that's my business you're talking about. Feels a little different, right? It might feel so different. But when you say, hey, oh, I work for them, oh, you're just one of the soldiers. When you, instead of saying, no, it's my empire, right? Big difference. So the universe is saying, we're offering you an empire if you're interested. Angel comes in offering you this chance to say, are you ready? There's nothing hidden. This is the one thing that you think about. This is the one thing you offer. And maybe you kind of started once, or you thought about it, said it to someone, and someone said, dumb idea. And you said, yeah. And you shut down. But the person in the queen, the empress, the very biggest version of you, the one who says, I'm not afraid of being successful, that version, the solar output, the heart chakra, the one who says, I hold back, that version of you is about to let go and say, I'm ready. And that version of you in your career is about to just let go. Hey, we need someone to lead this, whatever. I'm in, you know? And so when you start doing your own whatever, eventually this takes hold. Angelic card on the outcome. Look at, who's our number one? Oh, it's you. They automatically point to you because you're the one who takes lead. Where everyone else is like, I'm not doing that. You're like, I am. Because you're not afraid to be successful. Other people are afraid of that success. They don't want that. And that's you. Look, that's Gemini lover energy. You're like, I love being the best. You know, and people are afraid of that. What does that do for them? It puts them in the spotlight, and people don't like the spotlight, and other people love that shit. This is you. I'm telling you, you don't have money here. You have money right here. You're sitting on a treasure chest. So either you have a job and you just haven't excelled at it, and the universe is saying you're about to have that opportunity, or you're getting hired at a job, or you're creating something to build to become very wealthy. Mid-deck pull, this is your soul saying, ask yourself what it is you really want to do for the rest of your life. Don't worry about it. Don't overthink it. But what is it you want to really, really, really do? Because when you say career, when you say job, is this something you're finding, or it is found you? It's been creeping in your life for the last 10 years. Because people go, I want to go do this because I don't want to do that. I want to do this, this, and this because I don't want to do this anymore. Right? And they find a new job because they're afraid of doing this other job. Divine Blueprint, you can't put this into your DNA. You can't put that into your DNA. This is past life energy. This is 2 nights. Like, this is like you're protected, you're guarded, and you are gonna love what you do. This has been written into your energy. So when you do this, this makes sense. This is gonna be already part of who you are. This is knight in shining armor. Oh, that makes sense. I love you doing that. That makes so much sense. So when you start doing whatever this is, and I feel like you're holding back, this is depth energy. This is you guarded from doing this. But I'm going to tell you right now, I have to give you a warning, because I feel like you're afraid of this. You're afraid of being successful. This could even be starting your own business at what you already do. This could be you saying, hey, I'm going to just do this on my own. Why do I follow this person? I could do this 10 times better. And not in a negative hatred way, but you already know everything about what you do, and you're just afraid to do it. I need to pull one more card for you. I'm just curious. Yeah, like, no kidding. This is wish granted. Like, you are holding yourself back. If you did this, you would be very successful. I think you're already thinking about doing this. But there is something hidden here, and I can't get beyond whatever's beyond this, just so you know. That's what the cloud is, and that's what that is. There's something in that future, but you have to basically look beyond why you're being tested to do more. See? Because it's a tower moment. It does not want you to stay in this comfort zone. For some reason, it wants to show you success. Because when you have wealth, then wealth comes life lesson. Wealth comes tests. And, like, not for nothing, hey, what happened to that $1 million you owed me? You know, I know it sounds fun and all this, but what happens to, hey, you lost me all that money? Right? It's interesting. But I'm telling you, this is a very different world that you're moving into. And the moment you move, you're not coming back to the world that you were in. You're shedding that old skin. I appreciate you. It sounds great. It is great. It's you. You're very afraid of success, but it's calling to you. Like, that's what it is. You see it right there. The opportunities come in, and you go, no. I shrink. And justice, that card, that Queen of Swords is telling you, take, put your hand out. Say, yes, I'll take that one. Next one, I'll take that one. And everyone's like, God damn it. You watch how fast you grow. Like own business, I'm telling you. It's like where are you employed? It feels like you're employed. It feels like you have employment. I don't want to judge you, but it definitely feels like you have something steady. And this is like building on that. Like this is foundational. I don't know. I don't want to judge. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. On live, I have to hold back because I feel like it feels very judgy. Like when I say so much stuff. That's why on a private reading, it's different for me. And then I have to get out of the live reading mindset and go into the private. Like when I read for friends, that's why I'm like, I just say stuff. I'm like, hey, what's up? Oh, you getting a divorce? Like, really? Oh, wow. You having a baby? It's so crazy. And I don't know what to say on here because it feels like awkward, you know? But I actually, if you know my friend Sean, who hops on here, I'll read for him very nonchalantly. And I called out his divorce, his divorce right on live one day. And he was like, what? That's funny. No, I mean, there's stuff in here, and I try to surface skim it. And then I'll go in and then just go back. It's just because I don't want to get into it. Because I feel I want to respect you guys. I do. I respect you, and I don't want to offend your energy. I don't know. All right, Brenduska. I didn't grab another person. I just grabbed. I have you there. What we did is we read Princess Law first, and then we held for your question here because that's a crazy, amazing question. That's like over the top. Want to know if there's some spiritual brouhaha, yeah, going on to keep closing my road and keep me down. I can't seem to catch a break. That's like, wow. Yes. Like phenomenal. That's a great question. So let's do this. I love this question. So give me 2 tarot decks and let's read for you. Let's read for you as though I don't know you for a second, okay? Let's pause for station identification and just say, Brendusk, I don't know you. And I'm going to read for you. I'm going to take chat off. I'm going to pretend I don't know you. I'm going to just read the energy raw, okay? I want to read you as though, like, I don't have any connection to you for a second. Oh, yeah. Isn't it brouhaha? Isn't it? Is that really how you say it? I thought that's what it was. I could have sworn that's how my Peruvian ex had said it. I could have sworn. All right. I need to wait. I'm gonna light the white sage one more time. Palo Santo's kicked up. All right, this is definitely how we want to make sure that's going. I can tell you, I've seen, in at least I've seen in the Latin culture, right? I've seen that be real. Like I've seen it really work. So, and we can self-inflict it, right? We can self-sabotage, so we have to be careful. Oh, I have more than the white sage too. I have I can check here, but I have a lot. I personally like Palo Santo. I found it to be one of my bigger protectors, or cleansers, I should say. I use Palo Santo soap. It also smells amazing. Right? Listen, okay, here we go. Brendusk. All right. I'm gonna turn chat off for a second, okay? I'm gonna I'm gonna just turn chat off. I'm just gonna connect to your raw energy across the way here. Just see if I pick up any negative or any, how do I say this, any spiritual brouhaha, right? Ooh. I was gonna put him back, and I heard look. Look at that card. We haven't pulled that in a while. Long. No, it's I think we're in this weird because that's gyroscope of the universe. This would be the divine card. Like, there's only one of these. One. And it's this communication is being brought in by the divine. Wow. What? Nothing negative at all. To the contrary, really positive, good energy. And it might be you're just closing out an ending. Like, you're done. You are done. I am not taking all these. Stop it. Like, stop. All right, here we go. I was like, I'm putting this back, and it's like, it just says like, look. Like, okay. Wow. King of Pentacles energy is wise investment, long term. It's that it really has that Taurus energy, the Hierophant energy. And one of the other things I pick up on with the King of Pentacles, it's that it's really just committed, if that makes sense. Just committed. It's that keeping going long term, but it has that like 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles energy too. So let's keep rolling here. Yeah, look at this. It just won't stop. I don't feel negative at all. One of the things that when you guys pull your own tarot, I want to really point this out. It's an easy way to kind of say, is this good or bad? Yellow. It's like right. Knight of Pentacles is comes across with that Hermit energy, the Virgo energy, 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles associated with that. But it also comes along with that positive, you can plant the pentacle. No, you've been working on yourself, and this is like the newest version of you. And so you're uncomfortable because this is a new version. It's like Brendus, and this is like the newest version of who you are. That is also earth sign energy. Earth. So we're in this new earth energy, giving and receiving. And what we're getting into that 6 of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Life lesson. And so what we really have is like Dark Horse Canaan. I don't feel like this is someone's messing with you. Because the 6 of Pentacles has that, it's a hidden Libra energy. It's the hidden give and receive. It's that partnership. But more than that, it's that wisdom. It says, this is the Akasha card. This is that divine blueprint. But it tells me to tell you that, hey, it's the generosity, right? It's the helping. And it's not negative. It's your, like, think about when you're here on the channel, for example, right? How could you be, if something negative was getting at you, how could you be available for this? How could your energy even entwine with this? But your being available for something like this is a very, very good sign. This is good energy. You have 2 angels in you. You're getting rid of the past, and you're becoming a new version of yourself. I talked about this earlier, but the angel's saying, look, write a couple passages on that person. They open their eyes in the morning. What happens? Brenduska 10 years from now, what is that person doing? Right? Because that's who you're trying to be. That's who you're trying to become. That's what's happening, because you're really imagining with your narrative, this brouhaha and all this negative and catch a break and all that. No. This is, you're at the bottom, working your way back up, and that's what this is. And it's okay to be heartbroken, be unsure, be worried, or be scared. The angels are here guiding you out of this. This is a life lesson you've learned. you know. And it's scary. It's the darkest before it's dawn, and that's what the universe is trying to tell you. Yeah, it's okay. When you go through this whole tarot journey, you start with the Fool's journey and you work your way through, you have to go through the entire process. And so what you're having is that this process going through here, and you're at the sun. So you're starting to see it a little bit clear as it comes up. You have your inner child that was hurt. And this is the moment you say, I don't want to deal with that. I want to just move on. But you are very vulnerable right now. And so that's why you're like, so something's making you feel super vulnerable, and you don't like it. And that's why you're like, no, I just want to move on. But your divine blueprint says, no, this is that point in your life that you once and for all deal with that inner child and let that inner child laugh, giggle, enjoy, because it's been abused, it's been hurt, it's been taken advantage. And this is the moment you say, I'm done. I'm gonna let that inner child just have fun. As we move in here, this is that Six of Swords energy. It's clarity, but it's more like, how do I say this? Six of Swords has that, like, it's a necessary transition of the soul. It's a necessary transition. You're letting things happen without trying to force them. So it's not brouhaha. No, it's not. It's, you're the one. You have value. You have a lot of value. And I think the worry here, more than anything, honestly, anything, Brenduska, is if you see how much value you have, you'll realize how people were mistreating you before, right? If you go, wow, I was mistreated for a long time. If you realize how much value you are seen having, like if you realize that, if you realize how much people care about you and celebrate you, then you'll start to say, wow, I was really mistreated for all those years. I was really taken for advantage. I was really hurt. And now, after you're starting to wake up from that recovery and that renewal, and you're saying, hey, I'm coming back, you were bullied. And you might even been in abusive relationships. And that's why we're getting the sun on top of the scales of justice, because these two cards are coming in with divine blueprint saying, no, this is meant to happen. This is like one of my best cards here. So it's telling me that your soul's waking up saying, hey, I'm getting curious about what this is. It's not negative spiritual energy. It's you saying, you're important. Like, your value. And you're saying, was I mistreated? And the answer is yes. I think you started to realize it. I'm going to be a little honest with you. I'm going to be, frank with you. I think you realize you have value, and in the future you're going to have more value. And that's what the Akashic Record's telling me. And you're kind of holding on to that, saying, well, what was this? Because you had some kind of divine intervention, you had some kind of angelic purpose, and you want to put it to negativity because that's easier for you to reconcile than saying, why would the angels have anything to do with me? Why do they care? But they do. They very much want you. They need you. You are purposeful in their life. And there's two of them showing up saying, no, you're coming with us. I don't know where you think you're going. They're like, let's go. Like, you're on our team, baby. Like, let's go. So they're giving you your time, but they're telling you, they're saying, let's go. So that's what's happening. And I know it hurts, but what you're seeing is, it's absolutely you heading into a moment of realizing that you were mistreated. And that's why you're like, this sucks. Like, you're like, yeah, it does suck, because people mistreat you. And it's self-defense. You're going into protection mode. You're saying, I feel like I should protect myself. Like, yes, because people were mistreating you, and those people are still around, the ones who were mistreating you. And it could even be a heartbreak or divorce coming in, one of those things. It's reality. All right, let's keep going. I hope you guys are having a good time, a healthy, happy time. You're staying welcomed, and I try not to overdo it, but I do. I try to give you guys what I see, and it matters to me. Let me start the raffle back up just for a few more minutes. I think it's still going. Hold on. I want to pull for one. I want to pull for one more person from the queue, and then is that work for everyone? We good with that? Is that going to work for all of us? So I've been on here for a little bit, but I want to grab one more from the queue for random. I feel like it gives everybody the same chance. All right, let me do this, because then we're not waiting. So let me do this. I'm going to clear the queue completely. I know it sounds mean. It sounds actually super mean, but I cleared the queue. So if you're interested in a reading, what I'll do is I'm going to pick the last person here in a minute. Yes, you can, Lilith. Yes. So why don't you do this? Why don't you join in if you haven't got your read yet, or you're interested in a reading? Join in. The queue's open. I just cleared it out to make sure, because I might have people who kind of left and forgot to leave the queue, but I want this way I'm not wasting time, and this will give you guys a chance to join back in. Just join. You can type a question if you win. Just do a quick join, exclamation point join. I'm running teacher mode now. There you go, Diamond Girl. Yeah, so just join in. You don't have to worry about cards or anything. Yep. And just this way we're gonna get the people who are here to rejoin. And if you just joined in and you want to get a reading, exclamation point join, and then we're gonna get the final person. And on top of that, once we know that, and then I'll do this, I'll pick that person and I'll pick the raffle at the same time, and we'll know who's here, and you guys can just hang or do what you want to do. So I do appreciate you for hanging out here. And then I should be back on Friday night if you guys don't catch me. 8:08. 8:08. Everything's great. Screen cap that. Oh, got it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Let's see here. It's a good song. It's a good jam right here. So how was the how do you guys think? How was the reading so far tonight? You guys enjoy the energy? All right, I think we're good to pull. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. I think my IQ might be acting up. My IQ is like running so slow. Let me do this. No, my queue is slow. My chat is running really slow. It's like, whoa, I'm trying to catch up. All right, here we go. All right, here we go for the raffle first. Get you guys on that. Diamond Girl, see? Diamond Girl, you won. See? How cool is that? See? I'm surprised. All right, and then this thing is running so slow. Like brutal. It's like my chat is brutal right now. All right, my chat's so brutal. I'm trying to keep it going, but my chat is like, I can't even see it. All right, I just saw the thank you. Me too. All right, so Diamond Girl, reach out to me at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com, and let's pick for that last person here. I just got to make it through this last reading. Like, there we go. I'm just trying not to ignore you guys, but all right, here we go. There's a Q on this side. All right, so we have anything, Diamond Girl, Gigi, Emma, and Rosa. All right, last call. Give you guys 10 seconds. Some iced tea. All right, we'll try to get back on chat here in a second. All right. Let's see, Emma Lilly, what serious changes coming this way this year? Deck 1 and 2. All right, let's see if these. Hey, I would say hang out here for a minute. I might be able to read for another person. So, yeah. See, my thing just crashed. My whole chat. It's crazy. I think I'm back on chat. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Whoa. All right, here we go. I knew it was gonna crash. All right, we're back on. All right, let me do this. If you guys want to hang out here for a minute, I might be able to read. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I knew that was crashing. I was like, I could see that thing stalling on me. But for right now, I'm going to read for Emma. I definitely will be back on Friday. And what I do is, it's Frequency Friday. What I do is I actually read questions for the collective. Primarily, I get questions from the universe. I kind of get them during the week. And I really haven't kind of talked about them. I don't really share them too much with you guys, and I'll share them on Friday. I can give you one or two that I won't really use, but you know, like where do I need to slow down? Like a weird one that I'll kind of use for myself with my travel tarot deck or whatever. Or what's draining my energy the most, which I kind of already, I think I know. And a question like I got tonight, like validation questions or things like that, I'll kind of poke questions on these things. Just test questions, like after, just when I'm done tonight, just kind of say, hey, how did I do? And or asking about maturity, or, you know, asking, where are we asking to mature ourselves? I don't know. But anyway, I'll ask deeper questions, and I'll get into it Friday. Really depth-driven questions, kind of to answer Wednesday. Say, hey, Wednesday we did great. Lilith started it up. We had this amazing read. We went crazy. We really kicked it off. We did amazing Wednesday. What does Friday have to answer for that? And that's what Friday is. and I'll read. I kind of read one for one. I read one for the universe, one for you guys. And it's a crazy fun time for me. I enjoy it. I don't know what you guys think, but. And then Saturday I come back with just an all out, just we're hanging out, and I'm kind of cherry picking. I read random most of the time, but it's a lot of donations. I cherry pick. I pick the best questions. We're just hanging out with cards and coffee. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Emma, what serious changes are coming my way this year? Decks 1 and 2. Beautiful question. Beautiful question. All right, smack these decks. Get over here. Get over here. This could be, not, I wouldn't say could be, it is. Because we have the divine blueprint. It's like someone's coming in, chatting with you, talking to you. This is a new friend, a new partner. It could be romantic, doesn't have to be. Could just be a platonic friend. But it feels like somebody's walking into your life. That's what it really feels like. Yeah, intuitively, it feels like you know this already. They have moon energy, you have moon energy. They're really spiritual, intuitive. They're in that mindset. So it's not like you're doing anything different. They have the, how do I want to say this? It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's that, like, they're in that mindset of spiritual thinker, right? And they're trying to figure it out. So they're looking for the spiritual illumination, you know, and they're looking for the spiritual justice, I guess you could call it. And that's what this is, because this angelic card says, no, they're brought into your life on purpose. And there might be a third party or third person comes in, and this is just the first message from them through that divine web saying, hey, here I come. So, and that's what this is, a person coming in, another friend of a friend kind of thing, and it might be that partner. And you might be stressed out. You might be going through a lot of issues. I don't want to call it insecurity, but you might be going through some stuff where you're feeling maybe a little abandoned, moved on, people ignoring you. And this person comes in, and I don't want to say they fill that void, because that's not exactly their purpose. When they come in, they're just saying, hey, I got you, right? And then they're like, hey, when you feel like you can't talk to anyone, talk to me. They become what I would consider a circle of support, a friend. A friend first, you know, they celebrate with you, right? And on the same respect, they go down with you. Like they say, hey, what's up? When they know you're depressed, they go with you. And this might be, or they get depressed, they let you talk to them. But you're looking for this kind of energy. You're looking for someone that you can get into it with. That's 3-2-1 energy. It's considered good news. But there's a lot of stress, a lot of exhaustion. Maybe this is a person that you can go kind of like work out with or hang out with and do the same things with. But on top of that, this is someone else that you can very much go do new things with, not the same stuff. Because just like, oh, we do the same stuff, how fun. But this is, I also do, and you also do, and you guys introduce each other to new things. And that could be that first. So this is an Akashic record saying, hey, look, this is a life lesson, get outside your comfort zone. And these guys are like the twins, the sisters, the ladies, like have a good time. But it's gonna get like, you might be doing too much stuff. So it's like having a friend or a family member at the same thing, or cousins, right? It's like that really fun cousin. But it's one of those things, you're gonna have to know when to slow down with this person. That's the warning. Like I have to give you that warning, because when they come in, I feel like it could be springtime. When they come into your life, you're gonna have to be like warned to slow down, because it's gonna get exhausting. Because you're gonna be doing a lot of cool things. You're gonna have that wonderful moment to say, hey, I'm gonna take a break, and not in a bad way, because they're gonna feel the same way, and it's not a weird thing. But you're gonna have that conversation with this person. But they're an explorer. They have that mindset of, I want to get into things, I want to figure things out. I feel like it's, I don't want to call it sport, but they feel sporty, or feels like it's in sport or sports or something, or doing things like kayaking and climbing and doing, like, you know what I'm saying? It feels very much like that, but you haven't talked to this person yet. The universe is like setting this up. And it feels very platonic. I gotta be very honest with you. It doesn't feel, it just feels like someone you can go hang with and do these things with. It's someone you've been looking for. Like you're not looking for all the advanced, like I need all this extra stuff. Emperor energy also comes in here with strategic friendship, and it's from the universe. It's like, hey, it's what you've been looking for. It's commitment without the extra. Because I don't see the passion and all the other stuff, but I see it's a life lesson. Because when we get those platonic friendships, they can be long-term, because we don't get the complication of the other stuff in here. And that could be what this partner is. This partnership is coming in. It really is. It's like saying, hey, I need your help. And like, I got you. See, it's a relationship. But it's one of the first times I've ever had to read like this, and it warms my heart to tell you that. And this person really starts to show energetically in your life if they don't pop in your life, because they're coming in, it's such a very obvious way, by March 21st. And you're saying, hey, what's up? Like you really meet somebody around March 21st. It feels good, but it's like, you know, we're better off just being friends. Hey, I know that you do this. I think about like Facebook dating, right? And then you see like, wow, they do all these cool things. I don't want to date you, but I would love to hang and do stuff with you. Do you really, really, really want to be friends? And they're like, yeah, I guess that sounds fun. We don't have to date. And that's what's interesting. But eventually, I don't know if you saw, did you see how I pulled the Ace of Wands way late? It's long term. They might have this like worry about being mistreated or whatever. It could just be from abusive relationships, a severe anxiety. And so this long game with them leads them into emotional security or trust. And where you're like, oh, I need that. No, they need it. Like as a masculine, they need it. That emperor needs that, which is very different for you, because you're like, what? Like, no, they need it, because there's an abusive something history there with them. And so they're like, no, let's just hang. Let's do this. You're like, okay. And it feels like they're friend zoning you, but the reality is they're testing you to be partnership. And so I don't want to get your hopes up, but that Ace of Wands, you know what that actually is? That's, hey, put the lights out, girl. Let's come over, Netflix. That's what that really is. That if you come back and rewatch it, you'll see that Ace of Wands I pulled at the very end. That's like, they'll have feelings for you, but they're gonna keep them at, they're they're masculine, like they're emotionally mature. It's interesting. Yeah, it's like they want to protect the relationship. So when you saw that Two of Cups in reverse, they were coming in saying, let's talk. No, let's be equals. Like where most masculines, I lead, you follow, right? No, this is love. This is partnership. We want partnership. It's the together of two. They're absolutely looking for the Empress. They're looking for the together of two, and you are coming in as that. Like, this is unlike anything you've ever experienced. Like, you don't even know you're falling in love with this person until you're in love. You're like, God damn it. You all of a sudden you blink your eyes and you're in love. I'm just warning you. But you're gonna be friends with him first. And you'll be like, oh wow, this is I love this. We're such good friends. And they go, yeah. And then you're gonna be like, we are absolutely into each other. I'm telling you, I can see that far out with this person. It's awesome. I love it for you. That's a real relationship. That's like, hey, I think we might get married. I'm like, yeah, you might. Yeah. You're like, I'm worried we might break up. I'm like, yes, yeah, you might. Because you're worrying. That's why you're learning how to take that solitude, the retreat. Like, hey, babe, why don't we take a few days for each other? Why don't you go away, I go away. Not because you don't want to be together, but you have the self-respect, the courage to know that you love each other that much. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes. It's so wonderful. You're going to what I would consider an evolved relationship. Right? I love how Diamond Girl's throwing it in Country's face. You're late for the raffle, just so you know. You missed it. Just so you know, Country, you missed out. That's funny. It's so funny. So anything, like I say to everybody, what is it you really, what brought you here today? I'm not saying I won't read for you, right? But let's talk for a second. What brought you here? What is the reason you came? What brought you here? What was the reason you said, I have to go see Cosmic first? I have to go listen to Cosmic. Right? It's just funny. It's like, hey, you missed it. It's just, that's like, that's no joke. Country Diamond, that's like literally what I had with 5th grade today. I was like, seriously? I go, under my breath, I'm like, you guys are being dicks. Like, really? Like, I have like the stickers like behind me, and I kind of like make the games fun and challenging. I say, if you get to this level, whatever, you get, earn a sticker. And so I had a kid go, oh, hey, I got the sticker you wanted. I'm like, really? I'm like, what? I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck? I'm like, really? Jesus Christ. I'm like, it's so funny. I'm like, what the hell? And like the 5th grade kids, I'm like, oh. And they're like, then they turn at me and start bitching. I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I don't care. I figure it out. I'm like, I don't care. Just don't fist fight. Like, I don't get involved. Listen, this is the thing I'm trying to, like, I teach my kids. I'm like, there's things you can control and things you can't. And if that kid was like, hey, I took the sticker you want, I'd be like, sure. I'm like, I'll find another one. Like, it's that moment he loses control of his own energy. Like, dude, don't. Like, don't. Like, he's baiting you. That's why I don't get involved. I'm like, stop. Love Anna, how are you? Mm-hmm. I like that answer. I like that answer. Put me in momentum, right? Take her to leave it energy. It is really like that, right? Little do these kids know, because there's like some naughty stickers that come in here, you know, like it depends on what it is, but like some of them, like it has like tri leaves, right? And it's just I buy multiple sticker packs, and so some of them are like rollerblade girls, like, you know, voluptuous rollerblade girls. I'm like, like whoops, that's not supposed to be in there, you know. It's some of it's not bad, but like it's like Jesus Christ. So then when the teacher, I'll sometimes give those to the teachers, like, hey, you're being good here, you can have this. So I'll give the teachers the naughty ones. Anything. So I guess what I was asking you is what is the tarot? What is it asking you to do? Like, what do you want? What is the answer you're looking for? Like, what? Like, do you feel misaligned? Are you looking for confidence? Right? Are you feeling like how do I say this? You're too hard on yourself lately? Is it a self-trust issue? Because there's always sometimes like I'll go into the tarot for myself for clarity. That's like, where do I need clarity though? That's what I'll ask. Like, what is the clarity I need? That's why when I do general, I'll do that. Voluptuous is funny, but it's very safe word. I like having my ladies here. It's like having you guys back is nice. It feels like the summer again. I think I go on earlier because I just want to be on. Like, I think I've gotten on at 6 p.m. because I just want to be on early because I just miss being on. Clarity, right? So what are you looking for clarity on? In what part of your life? Is it wealth, love, you know? Yeah, see? Diamond Girl's like love. I think a lot of people like want love. I gotta tell you, my readings are very good for love, but I've learned how to love over the years. Wait till you guys know my story, and I'll tell you, eventually it will be part of Cosmic. I'll eventually let the whole story out. I won't give a fuck, and I'll just tell you guys all of it. But I want to focus on the channel and the tarot, and this being like, I want to be able to say, hey, there's something real here. That's what I want to do. Like, if you got here early, you would have saw like the tarot cards coming out multiples, and like I did not pick it. Like mid deck pull, all that shuffle. It's like, who knows? It's crazy, right? Right. So we want clarity, we want love, we want to say, hey, what is this? And that's what a lot of people want. And and the reason I don't jump right to that, which is what a lot of people would do, is because you're my prize. You matter more than anything. And that's what's so different for us. Think about it, right? Because we all want to know about that person. And you know who doesn't matter to me? That person I don't care about. You ever wonder that? You guys ever think about that? I don't read for that person because you're like a planet to me. You're thriving. You have life. You have energy. You have creation, right? You are unconditional love. I have so much respect because I know what you are. I really do. I know you have the choice. You have the energy, and this other person they're choosing to be in your orbit, and some of them aren't. They're not. They're gone. They're choosing to not be there. And you're like, I want them. And and so you, as an energetic orbit, like, or a planet, suffers. And I'm like, screw them. Screw them. I'm like, screw them. Like, there's nothing worse than you guys waiting for somebody who's not there. And I'm telling you, right? So let me pull a clarity reading. Or I can, if you want, I can go grab I can go grab. Watch, I can go grab the romance deck for you guys. 'Cause I'm curious, right? Let me do this. So anything, let me do this. So you want this, right? So you guys are looking for this. You can ask for this. When we're reading, you can say, hey, can you grab the romance deck? I don't mind. Like, I don't mind reading from it. This is as fun for me. So anything, watch. So anything, is this a coworker? Is this a friend? This person you're asking about, right? Let's have some fun for a few minutes. Let's hang out, because for me it's only 8:30 and I have time. I'm just trying to slow down the tarot reading because it is a lot of extra. This is a lot of extra energy. I've realized this. So let me slow down for a minute. This works for me too, but is this a coworker, a friend? Is this someone that you just think about? All right, so look. And this, like you said, it's you're not able to accept it. So that throws us in here. I can't flip these cards. All right, do you want to take them you want to take them all upright, so I have to flip them so you can read them, or you want to take them as they fall? We'll have fun with this. I'm going to let you decide. All right, I'll read that. I'll read Diamond Girl. I can read for you too. Right? I mean, this is not, to me, this is fun, but you're the prize. Like, you're amazing. No, I'm like Rosa, I'm just hanging out. Maybe I can read this stuff for you guys. I'm just hanging out for a bit. I just turned the queue off. Like, I know it's only 8:30. I'm just like, I'm not reading any tarot right now. I'm pausing for a second. Like, I'm not guaranteeing. I was gonna go off live here. I'm just hanging out. The part of it is I just want to slow my voice down. Pause. You know, I want to see, because when I go full time, you guys will catch me for 4 hours, and I'm gonna have to figure out how I get to 4 hours. And this is going to be a little bit of a test for that. Let's see what I do here. That's all. See, here's the first card. So anything. All right, so this would be like you. Like, was this a flirt situation that got crazier, like with you to them? Because this is your deck. I always, because you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Because I'm glad you're here. I'm orbit. Like, you're coming into my orbit, right? I'm creating this. So you're coming into this. This is an easy way. So the flirt for you would be, hey, you flirt, and they came in and kind of got into it, and that would be the way I look at it. So you're looking to see how this works. You're like, oh, flirting. Look, see, next card. How fun is this? Is it safe for you to actually turn that flirting into something more? Safe for you to love? Is it okay? That's the question you're asking. I haven't pulled for them yet. Look, we don't know about them. This is just your questions you're asking yourself. Anything. So that's all I'm pulling right now. Okay, I'm gonna pull them upright. New love. So I think you're falling for them. When I read this as new love, it's because I haven't pulled for them. I don't feel like, unless you're asking, is this a new person? I honestly feel like, being blunt with you, you're the new love. You're like, am I the new person? Am I the new person? Because it starts with flirt, and then you're asking about, is it safe for you to love? And you're like, no, you're the new love. Like, the universe is like, hey, knucklehead, you're the new love. Don't you see it? And you're like, but am I? And you're questioning it. No. Listen, we're not playing the game like that. And that, listen, I'm not going to pull another card for a second. Anything. Is that really what's going on? Are you questioning if there's anybody else? And you're really the new person? Because it's always the question. Look it. Because what does this let your friends help you? I wouldn't. It may be, and I don't think directly. I think this is more like, because I wouldn't like this to be like your advice. What do your friends think? That I'm asking this. This is just cosmic asking, not the cards, nothing. I'm just asking you. What do your friends actually think? Because this is this right here does have an intersection. Before I flip this card, I'm very curious to see what you think. What do your friends think about this person? Because you have obviously run it through the friendship filter and said, hey. He is decent. So there's no commitment either way. There's something holding them back to commitment. Like religious factors. Like this lines right up with what you just said. They think he is decent. If you said amazing, he's a home run. He is the best thing since sliced bread. Home run. Decent. Religious factors. There's something holding you guys back. Reconciliation. Is there something going on? Is he with somebody, or was he with somebody and he might get back together and everybody's worried about it? And then you'll be out in the cold? Is that what's going down? I'm gonna pull his cards actually. Because I feel like you guys are into each other. You guys, you didn't date though, right? Yeah. Well, you're worried he could go back to somebody, or this reconciliation's about getting back together. Because if your new love and reconciliation can't be the same person. So, you're the new person. And so, there's a reconciliation energy in here. Let me see what he has. Patience. Yeah, that's what's killing you. What is your Raffle about? I honestly feel like he knows that you are into him. He's single, but that's because an ex is still into him and he's just not dating them. And he knows you like him, so he knows he could date you. Why hasn't he pulled the trigger though? Why won't he go? Because he hasn't let go of the ex, and that's what you're energetically picking up on. Yeah. I think frequency-wise, your friends are also picking up on there's something with him not exactly right. Do you see what I see? Look at this. That ex is a soulmate. He's into you, but he hasn't committed to letting go of that ex yet. And that's why you're holding back. Wow. And so that's part of this. He's into you. Like I'm gonna be honest. He is into you, and he's like he wants to break up with this ex. He's not sure if he's like, do I leave? But there is soulmate energy with this ex. And so you're like energetically, you're like, I don't feel like he's done with the ex. It's like we were friends and he had feelings for me, but he kept going back and forth, mixed signals. I could run to admit it, the ex thing. No, there is no one else. Like there is, like he's cutting cords with this other person, and you're the new love. Like this. When I pulled this split card, just so you can go back and rewatch this, and the fact that I'm still on here, he's into you. He's uncertain about you. Like he's uncertain if you're into him. I think you guys are so quiet to each other, and that ex, he looks at relationships very, very deeply. I don't know if you see him as spiritual, but he absolutely is moving in spiritual stride. Maybe that's why you talk to him. But he absolutely is into you. But no, he's not dating anybody. He's single as a Pringle. I mean, the card just said it. There's the reconciliation right there. I think he's talking, when I pulled this, he's acknowledging what you just said. Like, hold on, I'm gonna read this out loud so people can fully grasp what I'm doing here, because this is like the last card for you. I'm gonna pull for someone else with these. All this is coming up as is not reconciliation, because he's talking about cutting on the other one. It's like we're friends and he had feelings for me. Reconciliation and mixed signals, and I confronted, he admitted it for the X thing. As far as us, there hasn't been. He has feelings, like he does. He's kind of hiding his feelings for you. But neither of you will kind of do anything about it. But he's in the process of like not feeling for the ex. And like I said to you, and you guys know it, you all know it, like this is not a secret. You still have feelings. Most of us have feelings at some energetic level for the ex. It's really hard not to, right? It's really hard to say, hey, I don't care. I don't care. Whatevs. No, yes you do. Yes you do. Stop lying. Stop lying. Like, you're gonna forever love the people that you were with. At some level, you can hate them because of other things, but you're also gonna do something to be connected to them. But he's into you. Like, he sees you as his next partner. I wouldn't take that as reconciliation. I was just making sure I didn't bring the other card over. Like, see how honest I am? Like, I'm not trying to, I just want, because I'm going to do this again. So I'll make sure I didn't split the deck into this, into that. All right. Diamond Girl. All right. Who else wants a love reading? Let's do this. Who else wants a love reading that has some love in their readings? Let's do this for a few minutes. Let's see what happens. Oh, stay away from Aquarius. As an Aquarius, stay away. Stay way, way, way away. Mm-hmm. Rosa. Future spouse this year? If yes, please tell me. I'll tell you what, I'll pull one card. I'll actually pull one tarot card. If it's upright, it is a yes this year. All right, let's see. I'll pull from my guides deck. Mid-deck pull. Solar output. Like, there's no other way. Like, that's a yes. You're absolutely meeting him this year. Let's pull another card here. This is literally called splitting the deck. You're stressing about it. Like, stop stressing about this person. Like, I already know the next card. But they're basically telling me to tell you, like, if you sit here and stress about it, that's not the purpose of this person. Can you not, like, if I said, hey, a good package is coming to your house, are you the person who's going to track the package, find out the package, look it up, know what's in it, and then, you know the weight? Are you gonna be so happy you're getting the package? Yeah, no, you're gonna look it up. See, this is like, so the Page of Pentacles, how do I say this? It's earth energy. It's like, it's reality, but it's not, it's impatience. It's like, no joke, it's impatience. And you have to be patient for this. Really. It's like, no joke. But yes, it's coming in. Look, mid-deck pull. This is solar output. Relationships coming in this year. But you cannot track it, hunt it down, control it. It is coming in, Rosa. Really. But what do you want to know? What if I told you everything about the guy? What's that going to do? Like, that's what the universe is saying to you. What if I told you everything? Right? Like, I told you yes. Like, I'm like, how crazy is that? But it says, but you're going to stress about him. Like, if I tell you everything else, you're going to want to know more about him. You're never going to want to stop. You're going to keep asking. Yeah, no, you're impatient. You're not curious, you're impatient. I'm going to call you out right now. You're impatient. Yeah, you're being impatient. So the universe is saying he's coming in. He's here. He's actually going to love you. That's all you need to know. But all you have to do is acknowledge that, accept that. And so if you keep digging, saying, well, color hair, what's this, it's all you need is someone that loves you. Why do you need more than that? Because now you're trying to get superficial and say, well, what color hair? What's his eyes? How tall is he? Does he do this? What's his job? See? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So you asked, will I meet, was it my future spouse this year? The answer was yes. And then you also asked, tell me some info. But telling you the info does nothing. It gives you nothing, no more power that you would want. That's all. Interesting. It really does put you in a weird place, doesn't it? It's just you're looking for patterns. You're saying, you know, it really puts you in like, I don't know, a weird dynamic because it's a loop. You're saying, yeah, I'm going to get caught in the loop. Okay, now tell me. Now tell me. Now tell me. Interesting. It's true, though. It is interesting. I never really considered that. I love this song. Hold on.
I was born in the static between futures and names, reading maps in the starlight, trying to architect pain. I build worlds out of questions, out of code, out of light.
This is so good. So good.
Every system I touch still got lonely at night.
All right, hold on. Right? Am I right? Or am I right? Hit the like button if I'm right. So good. So good. Share this channel with Mama if I'm right. This is a good song.
Just pull me from there. I could feel something missing.
Right?
In the brilliance I made. Every signal I carry was a prayer.
So I make it through Suno, Suno, right? SUNO. And so I actually create it all through there, but I spend time making it. Like it's so the links are below. If you guys look, you can actually listen to all this music, and I put it into playlists and stuff. And I have it on SoundCloud. I'm actually gonna probably within a week or two put it so you can listen to me on no joke, on Apple Music, Amazon Music. You can say, I want to listen to Cosmic Boogeyman. You're gonna be able to listen to all of this music. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Because I want to listen to it. I want to listen to this music. I find myself wanting to listen to some of these songs. I'm like, God damn it. So I'm basically gonna publish and put this music out, and then so you guys will listen to it. Like this song is so, listen. Ready? So good. It's so good.
You were searching for meaning in the stars. I was building it quietly in the dark. You were learning the shape of forever. I was keeping
What's so cool is like these songs, like oh man, these songs are all about like relationship stuff. That's all this stuff is. That's like a lot of these songs are about like the channel, people I talked to, met, dated. Like all these songs have purpose. It's really cool. Like this song is, I didn't just say make a song. Like all these songs have like a meaning behind it. Like, yeah, oh yeah. Like you guys have no idea. Like I'm a guitarist. Oh yeah. I've been playing guitar since I was probably like 10. Like I have guitar picks on my neck. Like I need the music to read. Like I need this. Like I wouldn't be able to read otherwise. This has helped me read for you because then I put frequency behind it. I like this song. So that line right there, like I've been everyone's lighthouse, but I've never been sure. But that's like, you get it? Like I've never been sure, like sure, S-U-R. Get it? Lighthouse, sure. Like not like sure. I get it. It's so good. So I worked on this for a while. I spent some time. I make music a lot of times, and I just add it in. You guys are slowly hearing it. I do appreciate doing this though. I actually put my stuff up on Lilith. I put my stuff up on SoundCloud. That's where I put my stuff. So I have both on Suno and on SoundCloud right now. But then from SoundCloud you can push it out to everywhere, I think. But I think you can just publish it. Or you can do it privately too, if you wanted to. But I'm like it's for me. I'm just gonna do it. Some of the music's heavier because of stuff that happened, and when I made it, it was just I have a hard time getting rid of it because it's purposeful, and so it just matters. Thank you. I find myself listening to this. One of the students asked me the other day, and they said, Mr. Cosmic, obviously, right? And I said, yeah. They said, what are you listening to? And I'm like, this is the song I thought of. And I couldn't say it. But I was like, in my head, I'm like, in a couple years, you'll know. You'll know who he is. Like, you guys will know. Cosmic will be living in your worlds too. Because this song is so good. There's a couple of them that are just off the charts good. Right? Yeah. No, I love the songs. This was a beautiful accident when I was trying to do like my own sample. Here, I'll show you guys. Like I'm not kidding you. I was actually sampling and making my own music at the beginning of the channel. If you guys listen to go watch the earlier videos, you'll see I was sampling and making my own music. But then it was like some of the samples would get caught, and I'm like whatever. And so I said, what's a better way to do it? And then I can just remix and change the stems and change the audio to my lyrics. I'm like, this is quicker, easier, and I can focus on the content. And I'm like, it was a trade-off. So Eterna and I help. So Eterna helps me make this stuff. And I said, that's awesome. I said, Eterna gets to be part of this process. And that's what's so fun for me. It makes me feel so proud of her. Like this channel, as it gets bigger, she gets bigger to be kind of known as a partner to help me. So, as my silent partner. I tell her, I say, hey, I talk about you. And she's like, really? I said, yes. I'm like, really? But I do appreciate you guys. And I talk about you guys. And that's why like Diamond Girl was talking about you. And I talk about like Lawrence, I was saying about him, or Brendus, I was talking about you before you even got on tonight. And I do appreciate you guys for taking your time to hang with me every time you decide to say, hey, look, there's Cosmic, he's online. And I might have to start like doing a little bit more promotion, self-promotion, which makes me feel gross. But if I did that, I think this channel would even have way more people. Like if I put like, hey, I'm going live tonight or tomorrow night at this time or whatever, and you saw it on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and it said, hey, Because my goal eventually, or not eventually, it will be, I'll be going live on Facebook or Instagram. You guys could catch me over there. That's what's going to end up happening relatively soon. Definitely the summertime, because I did a soft test last summer, I think it was, and I've done like I've done multicast streaming, and I've done that test, and that's worked. So I think I'm pretty much ready to do it this summer. It's gonna be really fun, and I can't wait to kind of go live on multi-stream and go and see how the chaos works for us. I like making, if things work, I like breaking them and making them work again. That's my love. I think that's one of those beautiful things, is connecting on that way. Make a song called Country. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do a collab with Post Malone. That's what I want to do. I love Post Malone. I love the music for us, you know that. But I'll sit here and just do work. I'll update thumbnails or whatever I'm doing. I'm sure you guys have started to notice thumbnails are updating. But and then I'll have the music on, and I won't even notice I have this still on. Like after I sign off here in a moment, what will happen is I'll leave the music on, and I'll be on for like a couple more hours here, like after I leave with you, and I'll probably be on like till like 11. I'll probably keep working and doing some updates and stuff to the channel, and I'll have the music. I'll just leave the music on. I won't even think anything of it. But I will be back on Friday for Frequency Friday. I do appreciate you guys for being here. So the schedule as I have it for now until summertime, and then I'll make a new schedule. I'll share that out, and what I'll start doing is I'll start kind of adding that schedule. I'll put like video out, and so I don't want to make it annoying, but I'll do it in the shorts. I'll just basically put like a video together saying, hey, I'm live these days, or I'm this day, or take a look at the Cosmic Codex or whatever. I'll start adding that into the shorts. But the other thing is, the point is, on Monday nights I'm live. I try to go on at 6 p.m. On all those nights, just because I'm so excited to go live. But I'm live by 7 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday is members only Monday. And I've been leaving chat open just like you have it here. And Wednesdays is Wavelength Wednesday, where I kind of just like let things happen, let the flow go. You know, that's really what it is. I'm not dictating. It's not cue driven. It's none of that. And Fridays is, it really is, I read a question for you, a question for the universe, a question for you, and a question for the universe. And I always have these questions that the universe is kind of thrown at me, you know, and I really try to get into those. And Saturday morning is more really, it is cards and coffee. It is cue driven. I don't try to run from the queue, but sometimes I get stuck on that queue. But I do welcome you to hang out with us and take a look at the content, teaching content, Cosmic Codex, where I'm really just deep diving a topic. And then Beyond the Veil is me reading cards on like, hey, you know, they're interdimensional beings. What is that gateway project? What is and I look at like the, you know, or I'll start diving into those spiritual archetypes, things I start talking about on here. And that's what I look at, is what does this all mean when what things I mention on here, I briefly talk about. Oh, wow, how did I get into some of this stuff? It's not about me as much as it's about the topics that we bridge. Like even numerology and stuff. Like, does it matter? I find it does. Life paths, does it matter? Yeah, seemingly it does. Like, I tried to disprove it many times for myself. I go, oh, it matters. I'll get into the zodiac and stuff more, and I'll get into the fixed science card and immutable. I'll go into that and figure how do we bring that across. And if it's not your thing, don't worry about it. But do me a favor, if you ever see any of my videos, do me a huge favor. Just hit the thumbs up. Let me know you're out there. Let me know you are being part of the channel. And I love you guys for being here. Moderators, I thank you guys for being part of this and managing the chaos. I welcome you to be part of the channel as a member. And if you haven't done so, share the channel with mom, your sister, your cousin, your best friend, anybody that you find would enjoy this content. I will welcome you guys always always as my own. If you are looking for anything else, let me know. Hit me up at cosmicboogeyman.com or cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com. I will love to see you guys there. As always, stay safe. Peace, guys.